Oh God.
Wreck.
I love how every time he comes on, he never uses his name. So I just wanted to give him a shout out when he comes on.
Bam, we're live. That's so funny. When I first
Nice.
came on, I saw that you're just a tiny little picture. I'm like, oh shit.
We done effed up the scheduling.
I have to switch my speaker so I can fix my hair for a minute.
You're good.
Hey, thanks for doing this.
Oh, thanks for having me, sir.
How often are you publishing, Josh?
You know, it's you kind of got me at an interesting time, Sevan, because I'm like in this weird limbo of like slowing down posting, trying to think of like more long-term like content. So right now, maybe like twice a week, 3 times a week.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
As opposed to what in your heyday, how often are you publishing?
I mean, there was a stretch there was probably like a 6-month stretch when I was doing like 2-3 times a day. Maybe more than that, maybe like a year.
And at that point, it's kind of, you're just addicted, right?
Yeah. That's all it was
like
almost
in a good way.
Yeah. I mean, it was like 24/7 pretty much. I was like, all I could think about was creating content, posting content. How can I make it better? How can I figure out new ways to try to be humorous? And so, yeah, it was like, it turned into like a full-time thing. I was just nonstop. I didn't have
I was extremely flattered.
Oh, thanks, sir.
That's how I know I'm gay.
Hell yeah. Exactly.
Thank you.
You have some of the best little random one-liners, and I try to spread it out amongst like all the people, but man, it's hard to find like hilarious sound bites. But man, you drop them like gold. So like I got a lot of Sevan drops.
I appreciate it. But always, now that you have my text, always text them to me so I can remember to repost. I never hit that heart button on Instagram because I'm usually like every second I have, I'm trying to respond to DMs.
Yep.
Or I'm making kid videos of my kids doing shit.
Yeah, dude, your kids are kind of badass, dude, on the skateboard.
Thanks.
Pretty badass, man.
I'm a that, not to probably the extent that you are or were with the memes, but I'm pretty addicted to like getting content of them. Like what happens is I go back and look at old content, and then anywhere there's gaps, I'm like, fuck, I stop being lazy and just make, because it's so fun going back and looking, right?
For sure. Oh yeah, that's a good time. On my like I guess you could say like my personal Instagram, it's pretty much just a shout out to my kids stuff. I get all into like the super Instagrammy photo.
What is your personal Instagram?
It's almost the same thing. It's Josh Pert, but at the end is _.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But it's a private, so I don't know if so I don't really.
So don't expect if someone goes to follow it that you'll actually get to see it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Because like my wife doesn't like me putting anything out with our kiddos on it. She's not, because I have ideas for like kid video, like, oh, that could be funny to do like, like a CrossFit video with the kids, but
right.
My wife's not a fan of putting our kiddos out there. So
hey, that's probably smart, to be honest with you.
I know. Yeah, I know it is. But man,
I've had friends straight just lecture me on it. Dave Castro has lectured me on it many a times.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. It's
basically, I mean, they say that it's funny because a few years ago I'd have never believed it, but basically, hey, dude, there's perverts out there jerking off to your kids.
Oh, dude, for sure. You know that's happening.
God, I don't. Yeah. Stop. Okay, this show's over. Thank you.
It's happening. Guaranteed. Somewhere, somehow.
You really think that there's guys who pull up Danny Spiegel's Instagram account and then pull their dick out in a box of Kleenex and sit there and jerk off?
Oh, 1,000% yes.
Like right now it's happening. Like right now somewhere someone's being carjacked, right? We can agree on that.
Yeah, that's also for sure. Uh-huh.
Okay, so somewhere on planet Earth, it's raining somewhere, someone's being carjacked, 2 people are having sex. These are some things that are like you could pretty much guarantee are happening somewhere on the rock, right?
Correct.
So you're also suggesting that I'll be if there's 24 hours a day, once an hour, someone masturbates to Danny Spiegel's Instagram account.
God, I'm gonna lead more towards yes than no. I'm thinking yes.
Look at this. Wow, look at this.
See? It's like, oh man, for sure. And probably like, it's not just Danny Spiegel, probably like some Con Porter out there.
Wow.
Like some Con Porter spanking action going on for sure.
I don't mean it as a dig to them. It just, at that point, it almost seems this is going to come off totally wrong, but it just seems like there's better shit out there.
Oh, I mean, I think so.
Like just even how I don't even think like how Instagram is even your. I don't see stuff that.
No.
That makes me want to. Yeah, maybe I'm just 50.
But I think some people like the like they don't want to see all the goods at once. I think some people like just a little bit of cleavage or a little bit of like a butt crack, and that's like keep it like the, keep the what's the word like the secret out. Like I don't want to see everything. So like that's what people find sexy in the old Instagram stuff.
All right, it's kind of like the Emporium Capwell's underwear catalog that would come to your house in 1977, and you're a little kid. And you can't even fucking believe you're seeing women in their underwear.
Right? Oh, dude. Yep. The Sears. I have to go back to the Sears catalog. That was the moneymaker.
I wonder if there's and then there's got to be all sorts of weird people out there too. Like it's just a guy in overalls eating corn and someone is masturbating to it.
I guarantee there's some funky stuff, man. I guarantee.
Women don't do that though. Just dudes.
Oh, contraire, dude.
Really?
I don't know. I think women do it for sure. They flick the bean to all kinds of stuff, dude. Guaranteed.
They just close their eyes and flick the bean.
You're probably right. But I mean, I don't know. I still think there's.
They put a warm water. They fucking boil some tea, light a candle, and flick the bean.
In a hot bath. That's probably more accurate.
Let's see if
more accurate.
Let me see. Yeah, look at see, look, she thinks like sick fucks out there. Look at that.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah. But 100%. A cup of tea and the bean, some music.
I mean, that sounds pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds pretty. I'm down for some of that. Cup of tea and the old Spank tradition.
Wad Zombie already. Oh,
yeah.
So I apologize. There probably will be a lot of hostility towards you.
Oh man,
we have our own meme guy here, and you're stepping into his turf. Josh wishes he were Hunter McIntyre. Already throwing rocks at him. Jesus.
I do. Wad Zombie's a great dude. He'll hop on some of my live stuff, and he's funnier than me. I'm like, dude, you can't come on my shit and like be funnier than me. That's not cool, dude. He's like, it's good stuff. Yeah, Nick's good dude.
Romantic.
Oh, very romantic. Yeah.
Heidi Klum, Sevi's right. I don't get that very often from her.
Oh, nice. Okay. I mean, you're probably more accurate. I don't think there's a lot of there's a reason why I think the females do better on the OnlyFans as opposed to the fellas, and vice versa, or also with like the feet pics. It's kind of more of like a female industry because dudes are horny pervs.
Jedediah Nelson, false Sevan. You know how many women reach out to me in DMs with wheelchair fetishes? Well, there are a couple accounts I follow of like women, like hot chicks who are missing arms or missing legs or like, and I only follow them. Like I don't follow any like of the straight, like there's only one like straight up like. I don't know what you call it. There's only one girl I follow because she's a friend of mine who posts just straight thirst pics. You know what I mean? Like those accounts you go to, and it's like every chick's ever like those people send me those, and I end up at them sometimes, but I don't follow any of them. But like I've come to be like, okay, I'll follow the one with the chick with no arms.
I support that.
But I'm still I would fucking tear that up, and I'm so curious, like what, like she has no arm, like she's missing a leg, like. You just can come at the pussy from some weird side angle, like
you get super creative.
Crazy,
super creative. When there's too many thirst pics, guy or girl, I gotta unfollow because you're not really it's not really benefiting my day too much. Like there's only so much ass crack I can see from one person.
It's like those stores that you go, they're candy stores. They have one here in Capitola by the beach, and it's just bins of candy.
Yep.
Like I never would go in there.
Yeah.
Like I just
it's too much.
There's nothing in there that I don't want to shove in my face.
Right.
But I'm not going in there. I'm not even for like a second. I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will admit though, like if I'm scrolling and like one of those things just get like shown to you randomly, I may click on it from time to time. I just can't. It's like almost like a reaction, like a oh god, I gotta check it. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
And it's even funny. Sometimes I don't know if you ever use that little icon where you can like tell Instagram or like TikTok, I don't want to see this anymore. Like, or not interested.
Oh no, I haven't.
Oh yeah, you can do. I think if you hold it down, like hold your finger on the image. I don't know, I can't remember, but it's something like that. But you can tell them don't show you anymore. Like they don't show you it for about an hour. Then all of a sudden it's like back in your.
It comes back.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, look at mine. So I just clicked mine, And mine is what's crazy is mine's usually 50% like hot chicks and 50% hot dudes.
Yeah,
but
same.
Now there's only one there's only one piece of beaver. She's lifting something heavy. But I started clicking on like these Indian spiritual guys lately.
Oh, okay.
And so they're kind of like filling up my feed.
Oh, dude, I wonder if it's like, because I've been getting the guy that's sitting in the middle with like the little dishes where he's like going around in circles. That guy's like popping up all the time on my.
Oh yeah, with the coin, the ball rolling.
Yep.
So I just clicked this one. It says, "Spirituality is not a child's play. My sentences will tear to pieces the doubts of anyone who listens to them." Nisagar Dalta Maharaj. And like that, for some reason they thought I needed to hear that.
Are you a spiritual guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you
like very?
Do you believe in God? Yeah. Let's go here.
No.
Ooh, okay.
I don't believe in God.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. It's a hard thing to fathom. I used to be a big time like.
Well, I think it's the opposite. I think it's an easy thing to fathom. I think it's a hard thing to know. It's easy to believe. It's hard to know.
Okay. Yep.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Last night, even in the middle of the night, I woke up and I was pondering my own death. My dog's dying and he's in bed with me.
Oh. Yeah. Bummer.
He's a little like 14-pound dog, and I can tell he's dying. Like he's like close. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have brought that up. I felt my tear ducts turning on.
Okay. Well, in an ironic way, I just got a new puppy 2 days ago.
Oh, rub it in my face, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, so I'm upgraded.
What did you get? Did you get a Colt Mertens wiener dog?
Negative. We got a labradoodle.
Oh, he's awesome, dude.
Yeah, gosh, they're so sweet, dude.
God,
so
you trendy fuck.
So basic, huh?
But they're great.
They are such a little sweet. It's like a little tiny teddy bear just running around. It's just all hair right now, all fur.
Dude, Greg Glassman has one. I'm guessing it's probably 10 years old. And in the last 10, like I knew him when he got it, obviously. And it goes everywhere with him.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Like everywhere. Like 100 degrees outside, he brings it in his car. He don't care. Like this fucking dog goes everywhere with him.
Yeah.
Easy dog, easy.
Oh, yeah. So, like I said, we've had like about 2 or 3 days. And she's like pretty, like she knows to go outside already for like the little pee-pee and poo-poo. And she's not really chewing up on anything. She's been great so far. So good.
Yeah, good point. Doesn't shed.
That's one of the big reasons why we got it. We also have a 9-year-old Maltese Shih Tzu, and he's awesome too. He's a great pup.
Oh, sounds violent. That's an aggressive dog, right?
I don't know. Like
Shih Tzu's got a little something, little edge to it.
I got a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old, and they F with that Maltese Shih Tzu all the time, and it has never like nipped at him or like attacked him or anything. He just takes it all the time. He just like lets him mess with him, all pull his ears, pull his tail, like poke him. Like he's pretty good. So he'll get hyper. He'll definitely get hyper. Like if somebody comes over new, he's like, let me put on a show for you. I'm running laps around the living room, jumping off couches. But yeah, as far as like being aggressive, like in a negative way, I haven't experienced that yet with our pup.
Is Maltese a big dog? It is, right?
Oh no, dude, it's a little freaking shit. It's like,
okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's a little tiny sneaker.
Oh, I'm not. And the Shih Tzu's tiny too.
Yeah, it's a tiny.
What am I thinking of? What's the one with the blue tongue?
Mastiff?
Or the purple?
Mastiff?
No, it has a blue tongue or a purple tongue. They're fighters.
Pitbull?
Someone will know very soon. Oh, what if I just type in blue tongue dog? Okay, blue tongue.
I didn't even know there was a thing. A blue tongue dog.
Chows. I thought you had a chow.
Okay.
Chow. Okay, Sevi.
Type in blue waffle.
4 dog breeds with blue tongues. Shar-Pei, Chow Chow, Eurasian, and Thai Ridgeback. There's a dog called a Thai Ridgeback.
Jeez, that one sounds like a dinosaur.
Yeah. I like a Ridgeback.
Yeah.
You think it's just a Ridgeback with slanted eyes?
Most likely, yes.
It is. Yes. Wait till you see this, dude. It is.
If it is, I might have to get one because that is awesome.
Look at.
Oh, fuck. That dog, whoever named that dog is racist as F. That's hilarious.
They just nailed it. They understand the characteristics. Dude, it's a hairless. Wow.
That was hairless too. Damn. It looks like an ass beater dog. That dog looks like it beats some ass.
Oh yeah, it does.
Thanks,
Barry
Barry.
McCock and her. Look up Blue Waffle.
Oh yeah, it's a pretty interesting dog.
No.
Okay, no, weird.
No.
I've heard. I would never.
What does Blue Waffle mean on TikTok? I am afraid to click this. I think this is a bad.
Nothing to be afraid about.
Blue. Oh, here we'll go to the Planned Parenthood website. Oh, this is fucked up. I can tell. Okay, you ready? Yeah. Blue Waffle is totally, completely, 100% urban legend. It doesn't exist. So anything you've heard about who has it, its symptoms, or the way it spread is made up.
I choose not to believe that.
The pictures are fake also.
Oh, come on.
It's a red or irritated vagina with an unusually or smelly discharge. Jeez Louise, Barry.
That is a tame way to put it. Because if those pictures are fake, well, that's a bummer because that pretty much ruined my childhood. It's like cemented in my brain what the actual picture was. Yeah. Yeah. Nick knows. It's not good. If you haven't seen it, you're probably better off not seeing it.
Have you seen the Blue Waffle? Have you seen pictures of it?
Yeah. It's
how? How did you see it? I'm on the internet all the time. I spend 5 hours a day on Instagram. How have you seen it and I haven't?
Well, I'm sick and twisted, Sevan. So it's like, are you sure you can't just Google it right now?
I did Google it. I'm not clicking images. I just want to know how it popped on your radar. I always wonder how do these people know? How do you know? How does Nick know? How does Barry McCock know? I spend a lot of time on the internet.
Dude, you know what? I'm looking at Google Images and it's not even popping up anymore. It used to to be around the Google Images. You know, dude, honestly, I think it was I feel like it was 15 years ago when I first heard about it. So I think it's just a couple, this group of buddies are like, hey, have you heard about this? And we just Google it and they're like, holy Moses. And then, it's on the internet, so it's real.
What happened here? This has popped up. This has been popping up quite a bit. I ended up on this guy's Instagram account the other day, and he was in bed with a neck brace. Is this a homie of yours?
Yep, he's our one of our head coaches at our gym.
At your gym?
At our gym. Yep.
Wow, what a small world! Holy shit!
Great dude, just the best dude. Yeah, he was him and a couple other guys from our gym. They were mountain biking. I think on Father's Day, and he just hit a jump wrong or hit going down a hill wrong and went over the handlebars. Boom. Head first. I know he had some of his spine on his neck, and now I know he can feel his feet and his fingers, but he can't really move them too well right now. And so he lives here in Fresno, but right now he's at the hospital in LA.
You live in Fresno?
I do live in Fresno.
Holy shit, that's incredible.
It's the place where dreams are made, Sevan.
Wow.
Place where dreams are made.
Are you born and raised there?
Pretty much, yeah. Do you know where
sex with an Armenian girl?
Not yet.
How could you be born and raised in Fresno and did you not have a lot of sex as a kid?
I didn't. I did not have a lot of sex. I know. I was a good kid. I was a good kid.
Okay. Sorry. So back to this guy. What's the name of his gym?
This is a good combo. I want to talk about virginity and neck spine injuries.
So this guy's not paralyzed for life. He's gonna walk.
I think so. Well, from that time this accident happened to right now, he has been getting slowly better. And so I don't think he's gonna be paralyzed for life, but it seems like it's gonna be a very long trip back to being okay. And so he's just in the hospital right now in LA, kind of recovering. They're trying to get him transferred to Fresno, but we'll see how that goes. So he's just down there in LA still. But yeah, he is not doing too swell.
Let me play this here real quick. Let me see if I can turn the volume.
Please do. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for playing it.
It's Monday. I don't know the date actually. I should have probably figured that out beforehand.
So he's got a sense of humor.
Hilarious. If you go through my videos, he's been in quite a few videos of mine. Yeah, he's hilarious.
But it's been a week since my accident. For those of you guys who don't know, I was mountain biking at a bike park in Big Bear, California, and I crashed. Kind of went head first into a mountain, and had a significant.
Is he the owner of the gym?
No, he's not. But I would say him and this other guy, Joe, they pretty much run the day to day. They're definitely the lifeline of the gym. But yeah, no, he's not the owner.
Does he have kids, Josh?
He does. Yep. I believe they're both like high school age-ish, if not like junior high school age. Yeah, he has a son and a daughter.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's a sad.
Spinal cord injury. Thankfully, there was no breaks, but there was significant herniations in my C3, C4, 5, 6, and C7.
Oh, he's labored, right? He's like giving it all right now. He's going for fucking the last 9 reps on Fran. Holy shit.
For sure, yeah.
And those were protruding into my spinal cord. One, thank you guys for all of your thoughts and prayers. Those mean more to me than you guys could know. I'm never going to quit.
Good job, dude.
Fighting this. It's going to be a long process.
How do people, is there anywhere people can support this dude with money?
Yeah, he's got a GoFundMe. There's a link in my bio. I'm almost positive there's a link in his bio. But if you go to GoFundMe and you just type in like our gym name, Certus, CERTUS, it'll
right here. Got it.
Yep, there you go. Boom. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll put a link to the. Oh shit, that's awesome too. It's working.
Yeah. Nice.
Wow.
Appreciate it, Sevan. That's
Oh,
nice of you,
dude.
man. Thanks, dude.
Fuck. What's interesting is it's crazy how tight the community is because this guy's been popular.
Yeah.
Guys, I put the link in the chat, and you know what I'll even do? I can probably. I'll leave this window open, and when the show's over, I'll put the link in the in the show notes.
Nice.
Horrible with that, yeah.
Right on. All right, right on. That's awesome.
It is a cool community we belong to, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's super awesome how many people just like stick together, just totally support each other. Yeah, it's amazing. I think it's what
Philip Kelly. I will go visit him. Where is he?
Oh, I'm bad at this. I want to say he's in Yorba Linda somewhere, the hospital there. Ironically, I'm going down there tomorrow to visit him, but I just haven't got the address of like where exactly it's at. I'm pretty sure he's in Yorba Linda. Pretty sure. Am I saying that right, by the way? Yorba Linda.
Sounds right to me. That's really cool of you that you're going down there to visit him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I don't want to sound like a complete saint because I'm doing a twofer. Because on Sunday I'm going to Disneyland. Oh. So okay, yeah.
You're taking your kids there?
Yeah, I take my 5-year-old.
When's the last time you've been there?
Dude, I go a lot, dude. Like a month ago, 2 months ago. Yeah, I go a lot. Yeah.
What do you think about my theory that did you ever smoke cigarettes?
Mm-mm.
When you smoke cigarettes, there's this thing you do where so you wake up in the morning and then you plan your day around where you're going to smoke.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to go to Josh's house. I'll smoke a cigarette on the way there. Oh, then Josh and I will go to a walk to a coffee shop and talk about like some meme ideas. And while when we get there, I'll smoke a cigarette outside when he's like ordering coffees. And you're kind of like, it's like you're excited because you're setting up all of these. And then when I leave your house, I'm kind of excited to leave because I can't smoke in your house because then I can go in my car and smoke. Right.
Yeah.
And so there's this, you hate Thanksgiving because then you're going to have to be at your house for fucking 4 hours without smoking. But now I guess you could vape and no one would know.
Right. Yeah.
Smell it. So I think of Disneyland as a place where people, and I mean this with all seriousness, it's a place where people go to eat. It's actually a safe place for obese people to actually eat sugar.
That makes a lot of sense.
It seems so apparent to me the second I walk in, like, oh shit, this is. It's like Starbucks. They are not a coffee company. They're actually a milk company. People think that they make most of their money from selling coffee. They make most of their money from markup on milk.
Interesting. Yeah.
What thoughts on Disneyland?
Yeah, no, there's a ton of junk. There's a ton of junk to eat there. I'm guilty of it. I mean, I'll crush I'll easily crush 3, sometimes 6 churros. I mean, I love me some churros. And yeah, usually
that's a popular one there, but usually it's people eating out of bowls that I see. Bowls of like sugar.
When they have like like Valentine's Day or like Halloween's coming up, like all their signature themed treats are all like a cookie or like a ice cream or a some type of sweet, some type of desserty thing. It's very, I mean, occasionally they'll have like a sandwich or something, but even then the sandwich doesn't seem like it's like a healthy sandwich. So yeah, I mean, to what you're saying, for sure, I wouldn't go there and expect that you're going to get healthy options there. It's
more than that, limited. Josh. I'm saying that like if they had a no sugar day, attendance would drop 90%.
Oh, okay. So you're saying people go there specifically,
I'm saying literally
for like the rides. Yeah.
I'm saying literally people, the rides are tired and old and boring. They're very clean. But I'm saying literally people. So it's not, the common scene there. If you go to Disneyland every time, I guarantee you will see 2 huge fat lesbian moms with their daughter riding in between their carts. It's just who's
also overweight, probably.
Who's also overweight but can walk, and she's like riding both electric carts at the same time. Like that's
Oh,
you're gonna see that.
Facts. Yes. Yeah. Multiple times.
You're gonna see a dad with a fupa there eating cotton candy with his daughter with blue hair, like, and you've never seen a fupa like that.
This is true. Yeah. Like,
and so at some point I'm like, oh, this is a place to, like cruises, dude. Right?
Oh yeah.
Aren't cruises just
a cesspool of people just eating nonstop? Open buffet, right? 24/7 open buffet.
Right. So I'm open to being wrong, but what do you think?
Yeah. So wait,
you think I'm exaggerating? I don't think I'm exaggerating, but do you think I'm exaggerating?
Are you saying that like majority of people go there just for the food? Is that what you're saying? Or are you just saying there's a lot of people go there
yes,
for the food? Oh, okay.
Yes, the majority, whether they know it or not. Not only they go there for the food, they're just straight sugar addicts, and they're looking for a safe place to just gorge, like a park that allows you to shoot heroin. I'm open to you being not for it.
Well, I'm not. I'm trying to think. I haven't really thought about it, but okay. I think you might be right because, yeah, maybe it's even like subconsciously you're going there because I know I go there. I'm excited for all the food. Like that's part that is like half, not even half, but that's a big part of the reason I'm excited to go because I love like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to town on the, like I said, churros and like what I love the popcorn. I love the coffees there. They're full of like sugar, and the Star Wars coffee there is unreal. By the way, it's so amazing.
Served to you by their new transgender character, which is really
do they have that Star Wars has a new transgender character? God damn it.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. It's fun. It's fun.
Super fun. It's super fun. What's its name?
I don't know, but I did a bit on the guy who's playing the character. Seems like a cool kid. I think it was a girl. I think it had its tits chopped off, which sucks because she's only 23, and it's like there should be like, I just wish she would have just waited a little longer. Because I did some stupid shit at 23.
Yeah, isn't it a crazy stance to just believe that maybe at least minimum wait till you're 18 before you start doing some shit like that? It's crazy.
25 even.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm on that side too, but
yeah.
But just saying 18 makes you sound like you're a POS to a lot of people.
Yeah, like 25 for tattoos and chopping off body parts. I'd even like even punching holes in your face, even earrings. Just push it to 25. It's okay.
You're probably
Everyone
right.
chill. You got a whole. It's like I'm 51. I've never had anal. It's like maybe I'll try that when I'm 70.
You're missing out, bud. Missing out.
I don't need to do everything.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I mean the laundry list of people who have made dumbass decisions between the ages of 18 and 25 is an endless list. It's an endless list. And
clip
people
that.
who are like
2917, clip that.
People who are
with the precipitous fall, right, Josh? There's got to be an age. It's like I never get pulled over by the cops anymore. And I used to get pulled over fucking every day.
Dude, my car, if I'm a cop and I saw my car when I was younger, I'd pull my ass over too. It had like dumb stickers all over, like tinted windows, low profile rim, all that dumb shit you can think of, like underbound lights and shit. It's like, a dumb fuck's driving that car. It's like, an asshole's driving
Something's
the car.
Blocking your license plate that you just had to put on there.
I have had, you don't even understand how many tickets I've had. I've had 12 speeding tickets, but total, I've had like 25 tickets for like no license plate, weird lights, tinted windows, no seatbelt, like so many different things. But to your point, I haven't, knock on wood, Jesus God, I haven't been pulled over and gotten a ticket probably for like 10 years, which is like, I think I'm due. I feel like I'm due to get pulled over because I got so many, I've been pulled over so much as my youth where it's like, it's weird that I haven't been pulled over now as I'm older. That's a good point.
You nailed it. How many bad decisions have people made between 18 and 25? Oh, it's like, hey, dude, you're just prone to that. And what do I mean by bad? Just shit later on that you're like, hey, maybe I shouldn't have done. Like smoking. Oh. I don't smoke, by the way. Listen, I have a beautiful voice. I have a fucking great sub 10-minute Fran time. I'm fucking a paragon of health now.
How about the cig of weed? Do you need the cig of weed?
No, I don't do. I have a bag of weed in here. I have a bunch. I have actually a bunch of bags like this.
I do love me some marijuana.
Oh yeah, I don't. No, I get all.
But I don't do it very. I
get weird.
I don't do it very much. Mainly because of what you're saying right there. I don't want to like f up my physical fitness too much. So I'll do it like on occasion. But I'd rather smoke than drink. Like I don't really drink very much either.
I'll go through binges. And by binges, I mean I'll go 2 weeks where I drink every single day. Now I haven't had a drink. I haven't had a drink in a week now, but not just because, not for any reason. Like if you came over and you were like, "Hey, let's go get drunk," I would do that.
Oh, sick. Okay.
But if you were like, "Hey, come over and let's smoke weed," I would not.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. That's pretty much the only time I do that stuff too. Is like usually people are, there's kind of like a reason. Very rare. I'm just like chilling one day, and I'm like, or a given day, I'm like, I'm gonna go smoke something. I'm gonna go drink something. It's usually just like some type of an occasion, or friends are over or something like that.
Yeah. Bad influences. Oh shit, Josh is here, and I'm getting anxiety. I'm just gonna drink some. I had Andrew Hiller at my house for a week, and I never had that anxiety around him. But he just hangs out in the room and edits. He's in that phase where you were, where you have to post. Like he's in that phase. It's awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That guy puts out content like crazy.
Heidi Kroom, Sevi. Obese people have made everywhere their safe place to eat sugar. That's why they are obese. God, she's so smart always. She says the smart shit. If you only ate junk at Disney once per year, you wouldn't be obese. I know you'd be all buff like Josh, right?
I interviewed Julian Alvarez, and I was asking him about, because he did when they lived down there. They did go to Disneyland a lot, and so I was just picking his brain about what he liked about it, what he would do about it. But he was like super anti. I don't let my kids eat anything at Disneyland. We pack all our food, we take it in there. We have healthy snacks. He's all, because he said like sugar and stuff gets his kids all worked up, makes them act out, makes them restless. Makes them act like a jackass.
Mine too.
Yeah. I feel like sugar does that a lot. So he's like, we don't, now when he does go, like he never has any food inside the park. And I'm like, you're doing the right thing, Julian, but I do think eating food there is fun. It is fun. I guess it kind of goes back to what you're saying.
I took my kids there once, and I didn't let them get any sugar. I bought the bags of mangoes that are so not ripe that they're unedible. That my kids probably hate me for that. And I think that I let them get a hamburger and French fries. And that's it. But it's for that same reason. I don't want to deal with their behaviors. Whereas like I would get my kid, don't tell anyone this, but yesterday we did 3 hours of skateboarding, and then we were coming home, and he was going to rest for like a couple hours, and then he was going to go play tennis for 2 hours. And in there, I got him a milkshake, and that's I bought him probably less than 10 milkshakes in his life. Nice. And his brothers weren't there. Like if I, so I kind of could justify it. Like only one kid's getting it.
Smart. Yep. Okay. I got that.
I don't know if it's smart, but I'm just telling you like my.
Well, I like your justification. That's good. Yeah. Well, you're only abusing one kid. That's good, dude.
Yeah. Thank you. That's nice.
How's dinner for them? Well, actually, how old are your kiddos?
6, and 8. They eat the same shit every day. They wake up every morning. They have eggs, basically. Eggs and cantaloupe, maybe a little oatmeal, maybe some bacon. And then at night, it's the same thing. It's like pork chops, broccoli, sweet potatoes, or hamburger, sweet potatoes, broccoli, or handful of kale, or usually it's not kale. It's another handful of arugula, carrots, and a hamburger patty. You know what I mean? My wife just like, and if she's not home, if it's just me, it's we don't even use plates. I just open a package of salami.
Okay. Just dig in.
Cheese and crackers, like some brie, some fancy cheese that smells like asshole, and crackers. They love eating with me. And then I'll usually do some fruit too, like cantaloupe or watermelon or something. You
don't get any pushback? Like, Dad, I want nuggets. Or what do they do when they say that? You just sell it. Get one of those?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not going to eat that. Don't eat. Like, fuck you. I'll literally say that. Don't eat. Fuck you. Like that to my 6-year-old.
That's awesome. I need to take a page out of your book, man. Because we try. I mean, we'll give them like options, right? We'll give them tons of options. Like I would say,
no options. My wife tries options, and no options. I don't do options.
God. Okay. All right.
We're going to skate park. I don't want to skate. You don't have to skate. I didn't say anything about having to skate. I'm just telling you we're going to skate park. They're like, oh, fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, here, I'll bring a book. You can read. They're like, ugh. You know? Like,
good job. Yeah. I think I need to take a parenting advice from Sevan, because I guess I'm kind of a pushover, because I'll be like, here, you're going to eat this. You're only going to eat this. And I'm like, I'm good for like an hour, right, of like battling. And then it's like, Dad, I want some. I'm like, all right. So I'll try to find like the healthy nuggies. Is there such a thing? I feel like there's healthy, but okay.
There's one that comes in a cardboard. The box is recycled. It's from Whole Foods. It says organic canola oil on it.
Son of a
dude,
bitch.
They got healthy everything. They got healthy gummy bears. Yeah,
it was good. Yeah, okay. It's vegan, so it's healthy, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So, and they're great about eating fruits and vegetables, but like the protein source is what I have a hard time getting them. Like, it's either their protein is usually nuggies, chicken nuggies, or like a burger. But like we try to give them like just plain grilled chicken. Nope, they're not eating that crap. You try to give them like salmon. Nope.
My kids will destroy salmon.
I know, it's so delicious. Well, my kids are little a-holes.
I didn't eat salmon as a kid, though. I didn't eat fish as a kid. Hey, Josh, since I'm just putting the dagger in you, I will take my kids to the fucking nicest burger place ever and buy them fucking $25 burgers, and these fucking kids will just pull they'll just rip the fucking bun and everything off, and I'll look over and they're eating it like fucking cavemen. They're each holding the burger, and if they eat their bun, they'll usually take it with them.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like they'll take the top or the bottom, and like, hey, can I eat this in the car? And like half the time, like if it's late at night, it's no. But if it's like middle of the day and we're gonna do more shit, I'm like, yeah, go ahead. But it's crazy, and I don't even tell them to anymore. It's just because they watch my wife. My wife orders I'd like a burger and just throw it on some greens. And so they see that shit, and they're like, all right, that's how they think that's it. They don't even know what syrup is, dude. If I go to a breakfast place and I point to syrup on the table, I go, what is that? They're like, tea. I'm like, They don't even know.
So, no peanut butter jellies? No PBJs?
No, they do peanut butter jelly.
Okay, okay.
Guilty.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot, dude, too many.
Okay. I was just to say, our oldest crushes PBs and J's. She's if I gave her PB and J every meal, I think she'd be totally happy.
And I get a talking to if I buy. First of all, my wife buys almond butter, and she just buys it just the almonds. It can't have any.
Oh yeah, I like that stuff too.
And like I'm a scumbag, I would get Skippy.
The swirl mix with the
just
jam in
any
there too.
Of that. And then another thing, she only buys the bread that has like 3 ingredients.
Yep. Okay, so we do that stuff too. That's what I'm saying. I try to go healthy like that because I feel like we don't give them like white. Well, we're trying not to give them like the white bread.
Yeah. Well, the one with 3 ingredients is white as shit.
Oh, is it? Okay, shit.
The one we get, it's like a sourdough. It's a Watsonville sourdough.
Oh, sick. Okay. Yeah, I usually I hit up Trader Joe's and it's like the multi-grain bunch of crap. But
look at Heidi paid me $10 to say the same thing twice. No, you don't get obese from me. We read this. Thank you, Heidi. It's good. I like money.
Yes, and so we don't as far as like I just said, their eating habits. We don't really give them like ice cream and like cookies and like that kind. Like that doesn't usually happen very often. Those are definitely special occasions. So when we do go to Disneyland, I still let them have I'll let them pick like 1 or 2 things.
Hey, dude, I think that's cool. I take my kids to birthday parties and I'm like, go fucking crazy. But they can't have soda and they can't drink juice out of a box. But you can have cake. You can have ice cream.
That's kind of what we do too. It's like, yeah, you can't have all of it, but you can pick like 1 or 2 things that you can have throughout the day. But yeah, you're not getting like a supersized ice cream. If you're getting an ice cream, you're getting the smallest one.
Right.
You know, if you're getting, and if you do have soda, you're getting the smallest one. You're not getting refills. Like I do stuff like that. So I try.
I haven't had soda yet.
Oh damn, dude!
You gave your kid, what kind of soda did you give him? They got caffeine.
Like
caffeine. Oh, you're
Rock
crazy.
Stars, Red Bull. No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say you hate yourself. There's a kid that they train with that drinks Bangs, a jiu-jitsu kid, 8-year-old jiu-jitsu kid, dude.
Yeah,
Bangs.
Jesus.
You know how many memes you could make on a can of Bang?
Up all night. I can just like an 8-year-old with that much caffeine, dude. It's already you're already gonna be flying off the walls, dude. No energy drinks. No energy drinks. We'll do like Coca-Cola or whatever. But
Olivia, weed makes me feel like I peed my pants and the cops are after me.
Well said.
Yeah, that's
well
it. I haven't had that particular one, but the sentiment is just right up my alley.
Yeah, me neither. I like that. Marijuana. I always feel like I'm like super happy when I'm smoking the ganja.
Oh, that's awesome. Not me. I feel like I feel like where's my phone? Who's looking at my phone?
Mm-hmm. Paranoid.
I'd rather eat my pot, but part of the reason why I'm probably paranoid, I was talking to someone about this the other day, is because I'm black.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I do that.
So because I'm the kind of person, like if I walk into a store like with a backpack on, I think right away everyone thinks I'm stealing. I'm 51 and I still think that. And that's how I realized I'm black. So that's but black guys like smoking weed in general.
They do. Yeah. Maybe I should do like an ancestry.com because I love it. I am a fan.
Shit, I'm confused.
I do love. Yeah, dude, I'll get super giddy, and I feel like I talk too much too. There's been a couple times. There's a couple times too where I'm like, I start laughing, and I feel like if I don't cut myself off from laughing, I'm just gonna laugh forever, and I'm probably like very annoying, you know. So I get super giddy. Yeah, I hope not.
Jesus, it's Alcaraz, not Alvarez.
Oh God, you're right. Fudge,
dude, bro, it doesn't matter.
My bad. And I don't know if it's like,
Sevan, Madison, Matosian, Armenian, Iranian, blah blah blah.
I felt good because I got the first name Julian because I used to call a guy Julian all the freaking time.
Yeah. At least you didn't call his wife Miranda Oldroyd.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Right.
That's true.
Sevan name tag on Josh is wrong.
Oh, weird. That's weird.
I did a milkshake. He got a small Oreo milkshake
awesome.
yesterday.
Wow,
it was pretty crazy.
That's amazing. That is amazing.
It was something else. Okay, back to memes.
When's the last time you went to Disneyland?
I do a year ago with my kids.
Okay.
I probably can never go again.
It's kind of a shit show these days.
Yeah, I have all sorts of. I don't want to get into it with you here. This is the first time on the show. I want to be cool with you on here.
We're cool. We're totally cool.
I want to be kind of cool.
I like
it. 41 years old, 2 children, likes Disneyland, does CrossFit, obsessed like a lot of the good CrossFitters, so obsessed that you have even made it part of your hobby with the meme account, Fluffy Duck. Very popular account. Probably the most, I don't know if risque is the word.
It's probably fair to say. Yeah.
I'm not even sure I know what risque means, but the freest of the least fearful, freest. I don't know what the fuck the word is.
Yeah. I think I know what you're saying. Yeah. I like to show cheeks. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a great post right here. Like this. Like I had to watch this for like 45 seconds to figure out what's going on here.
Okay, good.
Oh shit, you're actually moving. That's not a still picture.
Oh yeah, no, I'm in there. Yeah, it's just a green screen. You can kind of see the green screen behind me because I got some freaking janky setup, but
I can't tell to look at her tits or your face.
I am flattered. I am flattered.
How crazy is it that she has boobs still with how much she works out?
I know. she has nice boobies too. Very nice boobies.
How? So you got on all four, took your clothes off, got on all four, and filmed yourself in that position. Tell me about the process. Can you just walk me through the whole how you came up with this? I would love to know how you came up with it. Yeah,
I think it's just from doing it so much. But when you see a video like that with that angle, it's like, oh, that's a perfect shot where you can put yourself right in front of that to do something. Like there's certain things that just catch my eye where I'm just like, oh, you can. It's such an easy thing to manipulate. So. Yeah, I mean, that was pretty much the thought process. And then it got completely naked. I tried to do it like right here. So I'm in like this shed. I have like a shed that I converted into like a little office space out here. So
detached. That's detached from the house where you are.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. And so like right out here is like the backyard. So it's around the corner. So I can get kind of weird right in this area. And nobody can really see me. So yeah, I just put the green screen over like the wall on the outside here. Just set up the tripod. Got completely nude. And then when I had to crop the video and stuff, I got to make sure there's no like, because I get flagged all the time on Instagram. I'm like shocked that my account's not deleted, because like it's almost like at least once a month I'll get like popped like a little warning. I've probably got like 40 or 50 little like warning things, and sometimes I'm counting, like that video right there. Actually, that video right there got a warning, and I'm like, why? That's not even like.
But they didn't pull it down.
They don't pull it down. But they unmonetize me, so I don't make any money off of that stuff.
You make money off of your Instagram posts?
Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yes, I do. These yeah, no. There's like a little creator fund where like X amount of plays gets you X amount of dollars. So it's like it takes a lot. I'd say like if I got like per 1,000 views, I probably get like a nickel for like 1,000 views. So it's nothing super crazy. And I get capped too. I get capped at 8,500
per video.
A month per video.
You've made $8,500 in a month.
Mm-hmm. Just off of plays, yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. I will say that's like my best month ever. I don't do that all the time. I'd say I probably average 2,000. That's probably what I usually average off of just getting paid from Instagram.
I wonder why they cap it.
I don't know. I guess because if you hit something that blows up, if you get something that's like 50 million views, they'd pay a lot. And then you also can't have too many followers. Like The Rock he has too many followers, so he doesn't qualify. So you have to find like that sweet spot.
How do you know that about The Rock? Are you friends with him?
Oh yeah, besties. No, I just know. I just read like the. You don't read all your terms and agreement on everything. So it just says like you have to have. I think you had to have like.
I love the presupposition that you think I can read. I'm flattered.
There's like I think you have to have like a minimum of 10,000 followers, and I think you get capped at either 500,000 followers, or maybe it's 1 million followers is where you get capped at.
So you could be making your living on Instagram, go over 1 million followers, and be fucked.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep.
So at that point, you either got to let your sponsorships got to kick up, or you got to start just blocking people.
Yeah.
Did you block anyone for any reason?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
No, negative. Yeah, I didn't even think about that, because you could get to like 99999, just stop accepting anybody. Yeah.
Jake Chapman from the Isle of Man. I'm setting up a channel. I'm coming for you, Mother Ducker.
Please do.
Hey, Jake, you know what you should really do is you should start a podcast up on your island, because the clicks, the views from the Isle of Man, I think, are the highest anywhere in the world for some reason. I remember seeing that.
Wow.
Yeah, the click-through rate or something. It's the same. Brazil has a crazy high one too. I know that the couple times we've had Guy on, we make like $500 on a video. I'm like, what? Guy.
Damn.
So it's 14-year-old boy shit. You see her tugging on the rope, and then you're like, oh, I could have that coming out of my ass. I'll try it.
Correct.
And then what about the are you ever like, I'm not creative enough to do it, or I'm not sure how I would do it, or I don't have the time to do it, or like what are the challenges and the excuses that come up to stop it?
All that. Pretty much all that stuff comes up. Yep. All that stuff comes up. Either it might be like my work is like I'm too busy with work, or like because my wife works too, and we have 2 kids. So like that's I'd say a majority of my stuff either comes when I'm like taking my lunch break with like work, or really late at night when everybody's asleep and I'm like making up stuff. I'm trying to like batch together content. So, yeah, it's and that, I mean, that's part of another reason too, where it's like I got to cut back on creating so much stuff because it takes too much of my time, and I feel like I'm not present enough too sometimes when with my kids, because I'm always just thinking about stuff, or I'm like scrolling. Because I would say like 99% of the time when I'm scrolling Instagram is like for like inspiration, like coming up with ideas and then seeing like how, you know, other creative creators that I follow and stuff, how they're maybe coming up with new ideas. And so it's almost like homework. I'm just like scrolling for like homework, like hours on end. And so I'd say about a year ago, I finally kind of like, I need to cut back because I'm like, this is taking way too much of my time. Cause I love it too. I love doing it. Like if I didn't have kids, like if I was just solo, no family or anything, I probably would just be doing that all the time.
Do you have another meme account?
No. Oh, I mean, like I have a TikTok. It's a lot of the same stuff though.
Is your TikTok? How many followers do you have on TikTok?
189.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they're running in parallel with each other.
Yep.
Fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So
what, Josh, what about something out of the space?
I do some of that more like on TikTok, because I feel like the Instagram is very, like, I'd say majority of those, you know, like the followers on there are very heavy CrossFit, minded. So Instagram or TikTok, I share a lot of the same stuff over there, but I can kind of do some non CrossFit related stuff too over there to try to like, expand outside of just CrossFit. Because there's all kinds of stuff I find hilarious. You know, I like to expand some of the comedy out there.
Do you ever ask your wife to be in your stuff?
Yeah, and she has a couple times, but she doesn't like it.
She's not a
fan of it. No, she's not a fan of it, and she doesn't really like CrossFit either. She does not like CrossFit. Isn't that funny?
Doesn't like it or doesn't have an interest in it?
I'd say both, actually. She doesn't have an interest, and she's done it. Like she's
like she'd throw a tomato at it. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's like, hey, like it's like this. I don't really like homeless people, but I don't or drug addict. I don't really like drug addicts, but I don't like do your thing. But then if you're in front of my house, I'd pull out my BB gun and put one in your ass. So you like move along, buddy.
Well, yeah, that's a great analogy, sir.
So would she put a BB gun in a CrossFitter's ass? Like, hey, move along.
Probably,
buddy.
Yeah, probably.
Wow,
well, right. When I say she doesn't like it, I say because she's gone to the gym a few times and done workouts, and she doesn't like that kind of workout. I keep trying to tell her, you need to try more than like just one time. You know, she thinks it's too intense. She's a big like Orange Theory fan. She loves Orange Theory. And I'm like,
I don't know if you watch Hiller's content, but he made a video recently, basically trying to define what CrossFit is. And then Nicole Carroll did the former director of training. I would still say she's the director of training with Dave, but she was just on Craig Howard's podcast, episode 39, PRs Daily. And basically they just drove home something that like we just can't forget. Without the intensity, it is just not CrossFit. And basically those of us who do, and Nicole said the same thing I said when Hiller was at my house and he interviewed me. I said, I would never work out this hard if you weren't here. And she said, you can't really do it by yourself. You have to go to a fucking affiliate.
Yeah.
And the thing is that every time I do CrossFit, like I really ratchet up the intensity. I swear to God, I notice a body composition change within fucking 24 hours.
Oh yeah.
In myself. You know what I mean? It's like, oh shit, all week I've been just like fucking along doing imams or fucking watching TV while I do some fucking bastardization of Linda. And and then when I fucking put the hammer down for 7 minutes, I'm like, whoa.
Yes.
I feel the workout for the next 2 days in a positive way.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's with the juice. It's the shit.
Oh, dude, I think it's pretty obvious. I love me some CrossFit. I think it's the greatest kind of methodology out there for sure. And same thing, I used to do, I feel like I kind of overdid myself when I was first started, because I would do.
Me too.
Especially when
I enjoyed overdoing it, but I did just like, whoa.
Yeah. Well, then you hear like Rich Froning does it like 3 times a day. And I'm like, well, shit, I want to get fit like Rich Froning. So I need to do it 3 times a day, or like a Metcon, a strength, and then like a skill. I used to do that for like the first couple of years of like doing CrossFit. But now that I kind of dial it back where I basically work out 4 days a week. I do 2 like bodybuilding type of days. And then I do 2 Metcon heavy type of days. And then all the other days I put a vest on and I walk for an hour. Do like a 3 or 4 mile hike. Just walk around.
How old are you?
41.
Oh, you look fucking great, dude. That's right. I knew you were 41. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. And my body feels way better because when I was hitting like, because, traditionally it's like, do a strength and then you do a Metcon, like when you go to the gym. That's how a lot of our programming is. And so I don't know how to like dial it back when I'm in the gym. So I always just go to like, I max out. And so I think my body was just wearing out. Like I'd feel good like Monday, Tuesday. And then like, get to like Thursday, Friday. I'm like, I don't even have any like, I don't have any juice to like, it wasn't, I was never like injured either, but I was just like, man, I'm like, I feel like I need to take a rest day, but instead of resting, I'm just going to hit this 20-minute Metcon as hard as I can. So,
do you do any of the other shit, ice bath or hot sauna or any of that? Yeah, me neither. I want all that shit so bad.
Me too. Yeah. God, that shit's just too pricey, man. Just too pricey right now.
I was thinking about joining a local gym.
Shit, that's smart. Yeah, that's
what I mean, like a $45 a month or $65 for the whole family, and I can go down there and sit in the steam room naked and stare at dudes' cocks, and then get in the.
Just asking for a friend. Which gym is that?
Yeah, anything in Santa Cruz.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, the nice gyms here that I know of, they don't have any ice baths, but they definitely have like saunas and steam rooms and stuff.
You'd be surprised. I don't know when the last time you checked, but the ice bath is coming everywhere.
Oh yeah, I'm a big believer in it. I mean, like everybody that I've heard.
But what I'm saying is I think if like the gym that you're saying doesn't have it, they might have it now.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
you know what I mean. True. Like everyone. It's like it's a must. A pull-up bar, ice baths, sauna.
Okay, that's true. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been in like the traditional Globo gym. I haven't been there for a while, so yeah.
Where do you sauna, Philip? At the you go to a Globo gym? Did you get a pass, a media pass at the?
Yeah, dude.
No shit.
I'm a respected journalist.
How come my ass doesn't look like that? Looks like I'm doing Murph hungover. You actually heard all this? Hey, Grandma, isn't that your ex-boyfriend? Remember not to post anything because we didn't go to the funeral. Did you actually hear these?
God, you're gonna make me pull back the curtain, Sevan.
Sorry.
God dang it.
Best pre-workout I ever used was cocaine. I mean, you were walking down the media corridor. I don't run because running gives you wrinkles. Look, is that just is this next shot just gratuitous showing off? Like, look at the access.
I cannot hear you because the music is blaring.
Sorry, is this just gratuitous? You're showing off, like, hey, look at
Oh yeah.
Look, I got access.
I didn't even think about that, but yeah, I guess it does mean that. I wasn't.
I'm like, this motherfucker. Look at his access.
That's true.
That's all I see.
I gotta be more mindful of that. Yeah, what a douche nozzle. No, I wasn't even trying to do that. That's funny though. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I was just chilling in the like the little pit area with all the coaches too. At the last day, because they have this little pit area, kind of on the other side where all the media is supposed to be, but like O'Keefe and like Sam Dancer and Frazier and everybody and like Noah Olson, we're all chilling over there. I'm like, I want to go hang out with those jackasses. So, I just like, as soon as I saw like O'Keefe like walk in, I just walked right behind O'Keefe and I just walked in with them. So I was just hanging out with like all those guys over there in the over there in the main picks. I'm like, what's the worst going to happen? They're just going to tell me not to be here.
Everyone likes you?
I think so. Yeah.
They're not like, no one's like, no. You're not blackballed for like that one time you fucking made fun of Matt Fraser or something. I mean, I'm just making it up, but
yeah. No. I mean, I wouldn't say we're homies, but we're friendly. I'll chat with them and stuff from time to time. And I would say I'm definitely more friendly with O'Keefe. I talk to him like, not super regularly, but I probably talk to him like maybe once a couple months, maybe just randomly about stuff.
Yeah, he's easy. He's cool.
Oh, dude, O'Keefe, I love that guy. Sam Dancer, same thing. He's super cool.
Super cool.
So, yeah. So those guys, I would say I'm friendly with them. I wouldn't say we're like homies, but I'm definitely friendly with them. But yeah, I've had good experience with Matt.
They're warm. They're warm. Those are two warm gentlemen you just mentioned.
O'Keefe and Sam Dancer.
Yeah.
Oh, very warm. Yeah. Like, so those are the kind of guys, like, if anybody says anything bad about them, I'd be like, what's wrong with you? Because I don't really, everybody I know says nothing but great things about them. And my experience has been nothing but great. So if you don't like them,
when the show's over, I'll test you out. I have a couple things.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Boobs.
Boobs are cool.
When I've seen a couple of these, and I'm fascinated by the boob phenomenon.
Elaborate. What do you mean? Just boobs in general?
Like literally, you see her. First of all, she's plenty attractive.
Yeah. She's got a great Instagram.
An insane body. Her body's a 10.
Super
Face
fit
is
too.
a 10. Yeah, she's just a perfect, like perfect girl.
Very gymnastic-y.
And then she puts these in, and like I can't separate the fact that like I know that they're not real. Or like all of a sudden everything has changed.
Yeah.
Even though I know they're water balloons.
I think that's I think this is how the guy brain works, man. Because on the same thing, I'm like, I don't even care that they're fake. It just looks so awesome.
Yeah. Is that what it is? But really that right there is what fake boobs are. They just put the water balloons under the shirt one layer deeper. They put the water balloons under the skin.
Correct.
But it's ridiculous that we still fall for it. It's just so ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, we're such. I mean,
and I can't even talk myself out of it. I don't want to succumb to it.
Why ruin a good thing? Why ruin a good thing?
I've seen a few of these, and every time I'm like, "What the fuck is going on between my ears? How come I can't like?"
Yeah. Correct. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Well, dudes are such visual, like. It's the visual stuff, right, that attracts you to I would say for the most part.
Yeah.
And it's more, and the females are like more of like a personality trait. I know there's a better way of saying that, but you get what I'm saying.
Hey, this is an interesting comment. Boobs are overrated. Here's the thing too, where I kind of agree with you in this one sense.
Okay.
Like once you're doing it, like you don't care.
Oh yeah. I see what you're saying.
Like you may see some boobs from like, you may be walking through Disneyland and like over on 3 rides over, you see some crazy titties.
Yeah, like on Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, she's rocking some jugs.
But
Cinderella knockers.
But when you're naked with a girl in bed, it's like it doesn't matter. It's like it doesn't.
Yeah. Well,
it's part of the courting process. But when at the end of the day, it's like it's like someone handing a peanut butter jelly sandwich to you like this, or flipping it on the other side. Like maybe one side looks better, but at the end of the day, when you take a bite out of it, you're just fucking happy. Where's the milk?
Fucking.
Do you know what I mean by that? Like small boobs, big boobs, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That once you're it doesn't. It's not. It's just peanut butter and jelly.
Sevan, there should be like a book made of like your analogies, because they're fucking always amazing. I love your analogies every time.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're amazing. They're great. Well, when you're saying boobs are overrated, I like boobs in general. I mean, like, I would say boobs are maybe saying big boobs are overrated, because I mean, I like boobs.
Yeah. I guess that's the thing. They promise something that's like this is going to be way too harsh, but big boobs are kind of like a kit car. You know, let's say it's got like the Ferrari body, but then you hear it start up and you're like, oh, that's a kit car. There's a Volkswagen engine in it. I'm not saying that just big boobs don't live up to anything more than little boobs. Like at the end of the day, that's what I mean by at the end of the day, you're just happy to be with boobs.
Correct. This is facts.
You're just like,
for sure.
You're like, this is cool. This is nice.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like an added plus, but they're not
like garnish. You're never like, oh my God, look at all that parsley on there. I don't know. That didn't even make sense what I said, but I just like saying the word garnish.
Put it in the book. Put it in the book. I like it. I guess so. Yeah, I think. But but there needs to be a little boob. I need a little boob, at least. At minimum.
When the show's over, remind me to tell you about this person, right? This person's ass right here.
Boom. Body karate. By the way, I saw somebody say
I probably should not say this. I'm going to tell you on the air.
Oh, great.
This person right here, their body
karate.
you can't even fucking imagine this body. I'm gonna have to show you a picture or something.
Guy or girl?
It's a girl. I just don't know if I should say this out loud. This part.
This is good.
Do you know that creature, the Minotaur? It's like
that
I think it's a dude on top, but it's like a horse down below.
Yeah, yeah.
This woman's lower body is so insane. You can't even. Everywhere I go where she is, someone will be like, "Hey, have you seen that over there?" Like it's it's okay to talk about it because it's like it's not human. You have to it's fucking it's a trip.
It's like,
but of course that human doesn't. I understand why she's a butt person.
Yeah.
It's like it's centaur. Yeah, she's a centaur. It's a female centaur.
That's right. By the way, props to her for not thirst trapping it on her profile pic. Good for her.
Yeah, she's way incognito. I don't even know if I was supposed to say that. Anyone who knows anyone who knows her like in real life knows right away who she is. I would never even have to say anything. She has no peer in the belly button down category. It's not even like a normal. I'm gonna have to show you. I can't tell you who she is, but yeah, it's mythical. Get your mythical creature straight, nerd. Yeah, but it is a mythical creature. Centaur. Mike, someone sent me a nude photo of you. No, it's not even like. I'm telling you, it's not like Danny Spiegel. It's not like that. It's.
Danny's just got a lot of junk in the trunk.
Yeah, which is great too. Dan, don't get me. I'm not.
Yeah.
But this thing is. This thing looks like someone put an animal's hindquarters. What are cows called or horses? They have they're not mammals. They're.
Come on, I have no
pachyderms. What?
Oh yeah, sure.
That's a funny word, right? I like to use funny words. Pachyderm. Okay. She's got a pachyderm lower. Yeah. Oh, you know who it is, Philip? Yeah. Great. Are you kidding me? Great.
That's an understatement.
Yeah, it's like it's bovine. It's fucking
nice
nuts.
Word.
It is absolutely mind-boggling nuts. Okay, fine. I said it. I started making myself sweat.
I love it. Yeah, you are getting all worked up. I love that. I love it.
All right. Yeah. See, Chester knows. Yeah. It's if you've seen her, it's weird. Yeah. It doesn't make any sense to you. What's crazy too is you'll see another girl who the first time I really noticed it, there was this other girl next to her who has the most insane body ever, and then she walked next to that girl and made that girl.
Dang.
Yeah. And I was like, oh,
hell to the
what have we, you know, like I had to recalibrate. Like everything got all fucking scrambled.
Yeah. And then you go right to Disneyland and you're just like, what the shit is going on over here now?
Oh, she'd break Disneyland. Everyone knows too. All the girls know this about, everyone knows this about her.
Yeah.
Of course she's that. So now we know her boob bias. Boobs are overrated. It's like
all makes sense. It all checks out.
I want to get off the show now and hide after that. I think I went too far.
Somebody in the comments said that you can't get like a pass, like a journal pass to CrossFit stuff.
No, they've been cool with me.
Oh, okay.
I just don't. They've been very cool with me. No, I think every time, yeah, Nicole Carroll's ass is crazy too. It's not Nicole Carroll. I'm telling you though, this Sleeky's body is not it's not a human body. That's the part you have to
dear Lord.
Yeah, look, she says I want to hide now too. Yeah. See? I fucked it all up for everyone.
Yes,
I could get access. They always give Sousa access or whoever applies underneath the Sevan Podcast is always good.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, dang, I would hope to God so. I mean, if I'm out there, dear Lord.
What's the name of your podcast?
Kind of fit, kind of funny.
Kind of
fit, kind of funny. Oh yeah, there's two things in the
I'm going to. Oh, you had Carl Powley on.
I love that guy. God, I love that dude. I'd say like 95% of the reason why I'm good at gymnastic stuff is because of his videos.
Dude, you've had a fucking lot of people on.
Yeah, dude. It's been pretty awesome. It's been very cool.
You had Hunter?
Yeah, God. What a swell dude.
Oh, this guy, Aaron Kraskal.
Oh, funny as shit, dude. I love
How
that guy
did you
too,
meet
man.
him?
Slid into his DMs. Just slid into his DMs.
Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do you have a blue check mark?
Not on YouTube.
No, but on your Instagram?
Yeah. But I will say it's not because I'm cool. It's because I paid for it.
Do you think that's how he saw you?
I guarantee. It's hard to not think it doesn't help. It's got to help because at minimum, it'll grab your attention, a little bit, and that's all. Sometimes it's all it takes, just enough to.
I don't think the people who paid for it aren't cool. I think it just makes you realize that the people who didn't pay for it aren't cool. By the way.
Okay, I like that. I'm gonna stick with that
because,
one. Hell yeah.
Dude, if you're allowing the people in fucking Silicon Valley to choose who's cool or not cool, you are a fucking crackhead.
This is true.
They are the least cool people ever.
Yes, I know. I was guilty, man. I applied for that thing. I don't know how many times. I get denied
too.
Every single time I get denied. And they didn't let me, like when it first came out, they didn't let me pay for it for a long time either. That's why I was like, you guys do not like me. Like my shit's gonna get banned any moment. I had like 60 or 70,000 followers on Facebook, and they deleted it. They took it down.
You had a Facebook account that got taken down?
Mm-hmm. Probably about 2 or 3 years ago, and it is literally the same content. Literally the same content.
Oh, because it was inappropriate.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, inappropriate.
I lost my Instagram. I had an Instagram account with a blue check mark, and I lost it.
Yeah, that sucks, dude. Sucks ass. But yeah, I can't quite figure out the YouTube game, man. As you can see, my views are just like amazing, right?
No, I mean you tripled your views. Look at you went from 9 views to 21 views. You've Sousa, how the fuck did we get this guy on the show? Don't we have a minimum of how many views you can get on YouTube before
This is true. Oh, a little sneaky by me. I think I photoshopped Sousa a bunch of stuff up the numbers. But you know what's interesting about this? I had Ariel Lowen on, and I don't think I cussed or swore one time on that show, and it hit the algorithm way more.
Oh, like yes.
They do not like it when you use naughty words.
Oh, great fucking point, motherfucker.
Dude, I have a sewer mouth. All nonstop, just flows right out of me.
Alexis Raptis, Dan Bailey, Sean Woodland on a couple times, 3 times. Tommy Hackenbrook.
Those are all guys
Jeffrey Adler. Did he have his wife next to him the whole time, making sure, like, helping him talk? His babysitter. Samuel Quant. Camille LeBlanc Bazinet and Dave Lipson.
They're good dudes. They're good peeps.
Oh, they didn't make you do it in the car. When I had them on, I had to do it in the car.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're,
who's that? Who's this?
She was like my co-host for a while. She's my co-host for a while. She was cool. She's a friend.
Jason Kalipa. Christian Harris. Holy shit. How is Christian Harris?
He's more serious than I thought. He's kind of a serious dude.
Yeah. Very hard podcast for me.
Yeah. It's hard to get him to like the way I kind of map it out when I'm making out notes is like try to like just ease him into it, and like the second half of the show is when I try to hit him with like the zingers, the crazy questions. Yeah.
Is it true black men have huge? Did you get the white penis or the black penis? I know you're half and half.
Good God. If I had thought of it, I probably would have asked him. I got to feel it out too, because sometimes you throw those questions out there and they're like, I don't know you like that, buddy. You gotta chill. But I feel like you don't give a F. You're gonna go for it.
I try to. There's a few people that I've like just fucked up with.
Yeah.
The last show I did with Danielle Brandon, I fucked up. I fucked up one with Haley Adams. Other than that, I don't think I've ever fucked one up. And by fucked it up, it's like. I didn't. You have to have some editor on. Yeah. What I said, I was talking about just hygiene with Haley, and we started talking about shaving. I started asking about her shaving, and then I was like, "Oh, this is not like," and I had to like tiptoe out. Even my mom goes, "That was weird." I'm like, "Yeah, but I wasn't like, I'm not like perverse. I wasn't like,
no, I know.
Like I wasn't like trying to ask her about shaving her pussy, but it just had those implications."
I got you.
And then with Danielle Brandon, we started talking about her nipple piercings, and I couldn't. I wanted to make it light and fun. I thought she would have fun with it, and I could tell she wasn't. It just. Interesting. I was like, oh, I read her wrong. My fault. I read her wrong.
I would think she would be game for that type of convo, but maybe not.
And I want to protect my guests.
Yeah. Well, that's what I try to feel like. I try to I use like the first half of the show to try to feel them out. Like, what are they willing to do? What are they willing to like go? Where are they willing to go with me, kind of thing. And then I usually, because I almost have like my second half of like my notes, I usually have like PG type questions and then like R-rated, like depends on where I want to go with, just to see how they're filling them out. And so, because that to me, that's the fun stuff, dude. I love asking like questions that make you slightly kind of a little uncomfortable. That's good stuff. It's good.
Yeah.
Good.
But then there's other people who just say like, there's other criticism where I'd say 90% of the criticism that people bring to me, like I know right away, they're bringing their own shit to me. Like, hey, that was inappropriate. It's like, no, you're a fucking a closet pedophile, and you're doing everything in your power not to fall out. I understand. Like, it's okay.
Yeah.
I understand why gay jokes make dudes in the closet uncomfortable. I fully get it. Eaton Beaver, I follow a guy who does music reaction videos. The channel is called Black Pegasus. He hit over 100,000 subs, but he won't get the silver plaque because of his thoughts on the 49ers and masks. Oh, wow.
Oh, interesting. Yep.
49ers is our code word here for.
I gotcha. I gotcha. It's a real shame. Like these social platforms have so much control and so much like naysaying on freedom of speech and stuff. It really chaps my ass.
Tim Paulson, totally underrated guest.
Oh God,
fucking
dude.
crazy.
Love that dude.
If someone's doing a podcast, have him on. He's money, dude. I've had him on a couple times. He's money. I need to have him on for a full podcast. He's money.
I do like a Talk Soup ripoff type of every now and then. Like me, like once a month, I'll do like
Talk Soup.
Remember that show?
Who is the original host of that?
Craig Kilborn.
Wow.
Nice pull, right? Like that one?
Dude, when I used to watch that show, I was a little kid and it would fucking... I couldn't even believe what I was seeing. I was like, this is what I want to do for a living.
100%. I love that show. And so I was definitely inspired. So I kind of do like a poor man's version of that, where it's like, it's me and Wes Pyatt. And then we bring on a third guy. Oh, Nick, Wad Zombie, he was on there last one. But I've had
is it on this YouTube station?
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, should be on there. But I had Tim Paulson on as a third guy on there, and man, the way he was chiming in was, dude's hilarious. Tim Paulson's hilarious.
I want to see this.
Yeah, it's called Duck Soup. Very clever.
God, if anyone doesn't know, and then they kind of when they moved away from Craig Kilborn, the show went downhill.
Yeah, they had
and now there's Tosh.0, and he's on a whole nother like he's kind of just like I think he's the greatest comedian alive. I think he.
Oh, dude. Yep.
He's my favorite. I think he makes Dave Chappelle look like a schoolgirl. Oh, I said it. I love
Chappelle too.
I know, me too. But there's levels to this shit.
Oh yeah. Do you like Jeselnik, Anthony Jeselnik?
I don't know who that is. Do I need to know?
I think you would enjoy him very much. If you're like in Daniel Tosh, I think you would very much like Anthony Jeselnik. Very funny dude.
Is this the guy, the funny guy? You've had him on that many times?
The funny guy. Wow, which one?
The guy with the 4 million YouTube Instagram followers?
Oh, that's hilarious. No, this is one of my buddies. That's another buddy kind of looks like him. No. That's fun. Yeah. I only had Aaron on there once.
Okay, where's Talk Soup? Is this
if you go back up almost to the very top, it was the second episode to the right.
This one. Duck Soup.
Yep, right there. Boom, Duck Soup. Yep.
Nutrition coaching, making your journey all the more delightful.
Will you report me if I play more than 7 seconds?
Oh, 100%.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
What a swell group over there.
That's just an ad. It's a pre-roll ad.
What camera are you using right there?
That would be an iPhone. Yeah, dude. Cinematic setting. Looks nice, huh?
Dude.
Yeah, dude. You just go in there and you manipulate all like the, the white balance.
You're killing me.
Your shit looks good though, dude. Your shit looks really good.
You have an iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
Is it plugged in?
No. So I always use the one I'm using right now, like when I'm chatting with you, but then I have it, this little thing that's hanging down right next to it where I hook my phone in. So I basically record at the same time. And so I have that file separately. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Can you send me a picture when we're done?
Of like my setup?
Yeah.
Yeah, here, watch this. Yeah.
I'm dying right here. So you're telling me that you have an iPhone. Is your iPhone plugged into a battery?
No, it'll because my shows are like an hour, and so I can get it to
Your webcam is an iPhone on cinematic mode.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull this damn thing out.
Dude, you have the most beautiful fucking shot in podcast history. I cannot even fucking believe this.
So this is like the setup I'm looking at right now. So I got this little light over here. I got this little light, and then up here, I got this little thing that comes down, and then that's where I hook my phone in right here. Boom. And then this camera sits like right up here, and then this is like my little setup right here.
What camera sits up here? What was that?
Oh, the one I'm holding. What I'm holding right now sits like right next to it up here. So it sits right up here.
So and what is that camera that you're holding?
Well, I don't know how I can show you.
Oh,
it's just a Dell. It's just like a Dell high def.
Oh, it's just a webcam.
Yeah, it's just a webcam. Yeah.
So you're not using your iPhone now with me?
Correct. No. This is just like a little webcam. Yeah. Because I tried doing it with the phone. It just wasn't recording right. So I just thought it's easier just to record separately.
How big is that monitor that you're looking at?
Oh yeah, it's huge. It's like I think it's a 42 inch.
So is it a monitor or is it a TV?
It's a TV. TV. Mm-hmm. Yeah, TV. Mm-hmm. And then
hey, when you wake up in the morning, are you just so excited to go into your office?
Yeah, kind of.
You made it sweet.
It did. It's pretty sweet in here. Yeah, we got a little AC unit back here, and then in the wintertime, we got a little heater over here, and then yeah, here, let me take it off one more time. I'll show you.
That's how I feel when I get to sleep alone in my bed with my wife when my kids aren't in there. I'm like, oh my God, I have her all to myself.
Yep. Hell to the
my office isn't really like that. I like doing the show here, but outside of like my cockpit, I'm not like too stoked on it. Although like I'm getting ready. I'm keep buying more and more shit. I'm getting ready to do a massive build in here, but your shit, it looks fun. Oh, you have a pool. You have a pool.
Yeah, I do have a pool. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I see your pad.
Yep.
When did you get to take that fence down? How old do your kids have to be before you have to get rid of that ugly thing?
I mean, if you ask me, I'd probably take it down a lot quicker, but my wife is a little more concerned about it. So like our 5-year-old's like a great swimmer, dude. She's fine. Like I would have no problem taking it down. This is her. But she probably wants to keep it up for a little while longer because she's still concerned about the kiddos.
Souza, hi.
Yo.
Hey,
you rang?
Yeah. Thank you for calling back. Quick question. Do we make money on our Instagram account for the Sevan Podcast?
Yep.
Oh, all right, fine.
Yeah, it's just chilling there. Remember we talked about a little bit ago. We gotta link it up so we could deposit our fortunes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
now that you mention it, I do vaguely remember it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because we have to sync up. Is Josh? Hey, Josh, what's up, man?
Hey, buddy.
Josh made $8,500 one month pulling a rope out of a rope, making a video that looks like a rope's being pulled out of his ass by Danielle Brandon, even though it's like not, it's his shit's not even real. She didn't even actually pull 30 feet of rope out of his ass. He's a fraud. He used the green screen.
That's amazing.
I gotta make ends meet, buddy.
Yeah, we just got to sync it up. So if you remember, I was like, hey, it's going to send you a text. You have to text me back a code and then we can link it.
Okay. So, but just to get the money, but the money's still just stacking in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, maybe I'll make a video of like, a video of Hiller next time he's here, like doing that thing to my arm where he rubs me with coconut oil on my skate ramp in the sun and with the butter knife. It's not rope coming out of my ass, but I'm guarantee you there's people.
Oh yeah,
it's click worthy.
Oh yeah, we'll do it in slow motion and play some nice background music.
Holy Lord!
Fire! I'll be able to retire. Damn.
Hey, you should see
clicks.
This guy's Josh's setup's crazy, Souza.
I know. I saw the studio for the podcast. It looks awesome.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, he just wakes up in the morning. He's like, yeah, I get to go in there and play.
Yep. Correct.
Yeah, play 6. Yep.
Correct, Mundo.
All right. Thanks for calling. Susan, are you on tonight's show? The CrossFit Games update show?
Yeah, I could be on the show. I don't know if there's room. You got the full panel of studs. No one wants to hear me babble.
Hey, did you see Keith, the director of marketing, was on the Cocktails podcast?
I saw bits of it in the thread this morning, but I haven't actually watched it.
I don't mean to be a dick at all. I say this with complete sincerity. If you're the director of marketing of CrossFit Inc., why would you go on a brand diminishing podcast?
Safe space, Sevan. Safe space.
It's fucking. I'm not even trying to be mean towards Nikki Brazier and Wooly. I just don't think it's good for anyone's brand to go on there. It's like makes you it makes you boring and vapid. I haven't watched it yet.
Oh shit, dude.
Okay, well, I can't. I'm gonna watch it today. Maybe I was thinking we should change the name of the CrossFit Games update show to something else, like just CrossFit update show.
CrossFit ass pounding show.
I would totally watch that.
And maybe we could outsource that clip that he has of Josh has of rope coming out of his ass as part of our intro. It's part of our logo. Ass pounding that.
Oh yeah. Perfect.
Steal it. Take it away. It's all yours.
I will say this. I am really excited to watch that podcast with Keith on it, the director of marketing for CrossFit Inc. It is gonna be. Yeah, I can't wait till Hiller sees it. I hope Hiller has a field day with it.
I'll listen to it on my way home from Hayward.
All right.
I would say once.
Go
ahead.
Oh.
Later, Jeff.
Bye. Go ahead, Josh.
See you, bud.
Thanks,
See you,
Susan.
I'd say somehow, some way, once per podcast of mine, I bitch and moan about CrossFit Media. I'm so sad of where it's at right now compared to where it was 2013, 14. That's when I was falling in love with it.
17, 18. Yeah.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, just
man. And it's that's the reason why we fell in love with all these. And I blow smoke up your tush, buddy. Behind the scenes is the greatest content ever. It's the greatest content ever. And it's the reason why we love all these athletes. And it's the reason why I was such a huge Josh Bridges fan. It's the reason why I love Marcus Philly. It's because they're great. They're fit. That's that's a no-brainer. But I want to know what do you do? Yeah, what do you do? What do you do at home? How do you do it? How are you with your family? What do you do on your side? All those questions you'd ask. I love when you asked Matt Chan, can you still bone after you had his bike accident? Fucking hilarious.
I did ask him that. That seems a little inappropriate.
You're all, can you fuck? He's all, what? He's all, yeah, can you bone? He's all, you're gonna ask Cheryl that. It's fucking great questions, dude.
That was on the behind the scenes.
Oh, dude, that was an all-timer, buddy. Yeah, that was a great one, dude. Yeah. Yeah, he was just zipping around in his golf cart, dude. Yes, we could still fuck. So funny. Good stuff.
Part of me kind of wants to figure out a way to go this year and get a coach's pass.
Oh God, I'd love it.
And then just hang with Colton the entire time, and
kind of awesome.
And kind of just do Penn and Teller with him. Kind of just take the piss out of him the whole time. He's seriously trying to do the thing, and I'm just fucking I'm just cracking, not ripping, but just cracking jokes on him with him the whole time. Kind of like how Darren Hunsucker used to do to Rich.
Oh yeah, yep.
That's what I mean? Dude. Quit being a pussy. It's dude, Rich isn't in first anymore, and you're in the back calling him a pussy. It's
so good. That content is amazing, though. I love. I'm not just the only one. I feel tons of people love that stuff too. That's the best stuff to see. It's all the behind the scenes stuff. Yeah, and I feel it got better each year because your relationship with these athletes developed and evolved, and so you can there's no more you can go right into busting balls. It seemed a lot more easier than because everybody's kind of friendly with you and they know what you're there for and stuff. So it's just the evolution of that behind the scenes was, oh man. I could never get enough.
The athletes were so cool to me, dude.
Oh yeah.
Even the athletes that I got beef with now, people like Katrin made it, Ben Bergeron made it, O'Keefe made it, Travis Mayer, Ben Smith, Rich. They fucking made that shit. Sam Briggs. Because if once they open up to you, or Jason Klepa, once they're like, fuck it, I'm just gonna accept this fucking ding dong bean here. It's game on, right?
But
Max El Haj, they would let the coaches that would let me get close.
Yeah.
And then there were some that were, were more standoffish. No one was ever an asshole.
Yeah.
But fuck, once they let they're like, they just accept me, it's game on.
But I think that's the props to you for making them feel that comfortable. Like, do you ever watch Kevin and Bean, or it's not on anymore, but Kevin and Bean radio show? Do you ever heard of that? Oh, okay. No. It was in LA for like 20 something years. It's a very popular morning show. Anyways, I think one of the geniuses that they did, and I think you are similar, is that you kind of would ask very thought-provoking questions, but then you get out of the way. Like, you wouldn't step on any toes. Like, you'd let, like, some people want to be like the star, but you never really want to be the star. That's the way
it is on my podcast. I want to be the star, but not when I'm behind the scenes. You're right.
You were not. Yeah. And I think you'd let them be the star. And that was perfect. You wouldn't get it. You'd let them talk, and then just them organically talking was the most beautiful piece of content you come across. It was like so amazing. I love watching that stuff. I was more excited for that sometimes than the actual CrossFit games. I thought that stuff was amazing. And I know I'm not the only one.
There's a flirting with uncomfortable silence. So when you're interviewing someone in person, like, you have to go right to that edge where it just starts to feel weird, because that's when you want them to jump in and fill that void.
Yeah.
And that's when they'll say some, like,
exactly,
they'll give up a gem, right?
Yep. I would say I'm not good at that either. Like, I know that, but man, in the moment, sometimes when I'm talking, I feel like I usually sometimes the first one to like jump in and try to break the silence.
Right.
So I need to get better. Yeah, I need to get better at that, because I think you're right. Yeah, when the other person tries to break the silence, that's when the good juicy stuff starts coming out.
In this format, the podcast format, I feel like I have to do that because I don't want the show to be boring.
Mm-hmm.
In the interview, when you're recording, you can edit. But in this, I just feel like, fuck, if the show's not moving along, like, I need to jump in.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I think that's good too. I think you're right on there. Pounding show fun. I like it. CrossFit pound. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd love to be.
I'm texting. Sorry.
That's okay.
I need an automatic response that just says podcasting.
You can set that up.
I know. I have what you need, like from Boys in the Hood. What you need. It just says what, and then you need. That's one of mine. And then I have I'll call you back in 2 minutes, which I never do.
2 minutes, like 2 hours.
It's such a lie.
Oh, I know. It's like, yeah, if you actually expect me from 2 minutes, that's on you, buddy. It's on you.
I want to.
Oh yeah.
What are your automatic responses? What do you?
Oh shit. No, I haven't. They're all standard ones. Yeah.
Stock.
Yeah, stock ones,
I love you.
Yeah. Just over and over again. This one's got some heart emojis.
For the CrossFit ass pounding show fun. Oh, thank you, Barry.
I know I heard you talk about you are considering possibly going to the games. Thinking about it.
Yeah.
Thinking about it.
I'm flirting with the idea.
Hell yeah.
But you could ask me in 5 minutes and it could be totally different. I could be like, no. But now that are you going?
Yeah. Yeah. I love going.
It would be cool to meet you.
Yeah, dude. That'd be freaking rad.
And hang out.
Yeah, we'll smoke some weed together.
You're cooler than I thought you were gonna be.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah. I wish I could say the same for you.
Thank you. You're I think I think I like you.
Awesome, buddy. Yeah. Been a big fan of yours for a while, man. I love your stuff. By the way, Vindicate. I know it's your homie.
Yeah.
But Vindicate, you you got a t-shirt that's very similar to yours truly, bud.
He stole one of your shirts?
Just straight ripped it off. I don't know if he did or not, but I feel like accusing him.
Well, we'll pull up his website in a second and look at what he stole from you. But before we do, I was just about to accuse you of being inspired by me. Please tell me. Please tell me this was inspired by me. Please tell me. Because I was like showing there's this about 2 months ago I was into floppy cocks, like it just popped in my algorithm.
Right. Yeah.
And then I saw you do it on the show. I'm like, oh, please tell me. I was so proud. Did you come on this on your own, floppy cocks, or did you happen to see it on my show?
No shit, dude. I did. I came up on my own. My bad, dude. But I mean, am I
Don't you
inspired
think
by
that's
you?
weird that only me and you, two dudes in the CrossFit space became obsessed with floppy cocks?
Dude, I can't get enough of it, dude. I can't get enough of it. I think it's like so hilarious. First of all, the sheer size is just so impressive. And like, those guys know what they're doing. There's like no way you can't know what they're doing.
What you think they squeeze it if like a bunch, like they get it like, you know how like you can make your dick like fucking raging hard and then you can fucking take a few deep breaths and think about basketball and you only lose like 20% of the side, but it'll be flaccid. You know what I mean? You're like, wow. You think they're doing that shit?
For sure. Yes. God, I hope that's just not regular. That's just regular.
regular. Es regular. Look, Mike McCaskey says 2 months ago. How about now? No, I'm over the penis thing. I'm totally. I've stopped obsessing on penises. I'm chill.
Oh yeah, no, there are some massive Johnsons. I'm just
okay.
Like, holy
so
moly.
why don't you like be like Josh? Why don't you be like hey that's too. I can't do that on my Instagram. That's too much. Why are you like?
What do you mean?
Like, so you saw that popped in your algorithm, you clicked it and you're like, wow. And then you're like, oh shit, I should do my reaction. Is that inspired by your actual reaction? Did you have like a wow? And you're like, oh, that I need to like just turn that up a tiny bit and then just record that.
I pretty much do. I usually like once it's happening, I'm like in the moment and I'm like, of course I'm going to, try to ham it up a little bit, but like, it's not my first initial reaction of watching that was not, it's not too far off. It's like, holy, I'm just like, my jaw drops. I'm just like, dude.
Yeah, you want to see it. I need to see it.
I do want to see it. I do want to see it.
I want to see
100%. My Lord. It is amazing. Those things are just pure, just a sword.
What about taking it to the next level? Like, did you think about like make it so like you were sitting at a dinner table, like cutting a sausage or something? Or like, do you ever think like, is there too much? Like,
I don't think there's I'm like, I never think, it's funny. There's a couple times I've posted a video and my wife will get mad at me and she'll be like, you need to take that down. This is too much. This is too far. And I'm just like
what? How about the rope coming out of the ass? That wasn't too far?
No, that's not too far for it. It's maybe like, maybe I push the line and it's probably she's usually the voice of reason too, but maybe I take the, poking fun at the gay community too far. And so you never know how the backlash you can get from that. Cause I get a lot of hate too. There's weekly I get like people mad at me about something.
The thing is like, I don't know how the only thing gayer than liking dicks flopping around a penis is to put one in your mouth. I mean, like we're as close as you can get to being gay without being gay. How could they fucking hate on us? And we're like cheering you on.
I'm on
the sideline, like,
and I say it repeatedly too. All I'm trying to do is make you laugh. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to like degrade anyone or like, because I don't really think there should be anything really off limit. I think you should be able to make fun of and poke fun at like anybody and everything. And like my sense of humor, that's what you're talking about, Dan Tosh. Like to me, it's like the more offensive, the better. Like I kind of want you to hurt my feelings because I feel I feel like that's like when the most funny stuff comes out. And so, although I also am conscious of like, if I take something too far, there's going to, and it does well, it's gonna be like the first time anybody sees my content and I could see how they could be interpreted wrong. That's not the reason why I don't post it. I don't know. I think a part of me too is like, I have a wife, I have kids and stuff, and I don't want to do anything that's just some random, like, I don't want to post a video where just somehow, some way, the wrong person takes it too far and then it like leads to something totally not necessary happening. So like where my family or kids are, in jeopardy.
At some point, like just being on the internet puts you in that but like you're on the internet, it puts you're in jeopardy already.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I understand that. Yeah.
I guess you're saying you don't want to trigger some fucking psycho.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much what it comes in. That's like, and that's almost like the sole reason why I hold back at all. Because like if something I post like offends you, I don't really care. That's not a reason for me to take it down.
Well, your intention's not to offend anyone, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like it's not
right.
like
Yeah.
I'm not like,
100%.
ooh, I'm gonna stick it to gay people
100%.
today.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
I'm gonna stick
100%.
it to girls with big boobs today. Oh, I'm gonna stick it.
100%.
It's just like you think, oh shit, that's fun. Like you're not trying to seduce anyone. You're not trying to seduce anyone by having that rope pulled out of your ass. You just thought it's just completely absurd.
Yeah, I just want to make you laugh. I want you to just be, I just want to get chuckles out of it. That's all I'm trying to do. And so, yeah, if somebody messages me, that's offensive, that hurts. I'm like, I don't see it. I don't know how you're getting offended by some of the stuff that I get people to say they're offended by. I'm just like mind blown. I'm like, I don't even know how you're even beginning to get offended by some of this stuff. And so that's usually not a reason why I take stuff down. It's more of like, if I take something down, it's probably because my wife told me to take it down. And so
I want to listen to this one real quick. Oh yeah, I saw this.
We could all laugh together. We could all laugh
I got a someone made me. Did you see someone made me? Did you see what I posted about it?
Oh yes, I can't recall, but I know you.
It's
I know
me dressed in the same clothes, like sitting back to back with that cat.
That's amazing. Oh man,
I love when people make memes of me.
Oh yeah, it's the best.
Josh has no limits. His YouTube shorts are out there. Oh. Let's how are you on time? Right? I'm chilling. Are you good?
Dude, I'm like, yeah, totally solid.
You're like, fuck you. You made me get up at 7. Like, let's fucking milk this motherfucker.
It's all good, dude. It's all good, buddy. Well, you know what happened? Like our AC unit went out last night around 8:00. F me.
Oh, just so people who know, if you live in Fresno and your AC unit goes out,
oh my god,
you're
dude.
Lucky you're still alive. It's like a Scottsdale down a little bit, a little less than Scottsdale.
I'm in this little shed with my AC, and my whole family's in the house. Sweating their asses off right now.
Holy shit!
Yeah, it's supposed to be 1:14 on Sunday here.
Will you get your AC fixed by then?
I'm hoping to get it fixed in the next few hours. Yeah.
Okay, I want to see this ducks thing, and then I want to go over to your shorts. Hold on.
Yeah, dude. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yep.
let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, this is the most. This show is so relaxed. Thank you.
Oh,
I needed a relaxed show.
I fucking love it, dude. Yeah, I love this. It's a good time.
Kind of bizarre, dude. Isn't it unreal?
So, I mean, I could really see this being huge, like just staying focused for work, because I get so distracted when I'm doing work. So I can imagine putting this on and like working and helping me keep focused.
Sorry, I have a phone call. Oh, it's spam. No, it's something from North Carolina.
Ooh.
This message is brought to you by Advanced Financial Help, a nonprofit. Our records indicate you have a pending offer of up to $75,000.
Yep. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for taking time out of your day to call me.
Does that work on anyone? Is there anyone who's like, oh, what's this guy saying?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. So tell me what the setting is here. You're playing a video from something like that's new on the iPhone, and then you guys are talking about it?
Yeah. So I try to like find just like trending headlines or news stories. So this is when that new Apple Vision Pro thing just came out.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And so we were just talking about it. We were just breaking it down, and we just give our takes on, all kinds of different things, what we think about it, and stuff like that. And so then we'll cover a topic for like 3-4 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, and then we'll move on to something else.
How did you meet Wes? He's in Hollister, right?
Yeah. He's Gilroy. Yeah,
Gilroy.
Hollister Gilroy. Yeah. I met him at the like the regionals, like 2017, 18 or something. And I was just a fan of him. So I was like, hey man, I was like, big fan of you. And you didn't know.
I made a crazy behind the scenes with him in it.
Oh yeah.
A crazy one at the Del Mar Regional. Crazy. I think it's called And Then There Were 7 or Then There Were 5.
Oh,
it's
shit, okay.
Intense. Is that how he popped on your radar?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It was the year that I think they announced him as the winner, or someone else is the winner, and then at the last minute they switched him out, and he either made it or didn't make it. I can't remember.
Oh, shit. I don't recall that. No.
Okay, it was that year though. Okay. Anyway.
Okay. Yeah, but I was at the regionals. I just went up and said, I just started talking to him, and then he just wanted to know my name, and I told him, I'm like, dude, do you know what Fluffy Duck is? And he's like, oh shit, I follow that stuff. I'm like, oh cool, dude, that's me. And so then he kind of nerded out a little bit, and then we just kind of stayed in touch, just off and on from there. And so I just
He's
reached out
probably
to him.
one of the best coaches alive on the planet. I don't say that loosely.
Mhm,
I've never heard everyone gushes over him. But my mom
Yeah.
thinks he's fucking like made of gold.
Yeah. And he's just like I feel like he's just like a pure heart, just a genuinely nice, kind person.
Yeah.
Just a good, sweet soul.
I think there's a bunch of dudes in the chat here who are in a father's group with him.
Oh, nice. Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
He definitely seems like that type.
Josh, tell my boy Josh Devane I said hi. You have no idea who that is.
Nope. Damn it. I don't. Should I?
Nice try, pool boy, getting in here, acting like you're somebody.
Should I? Try to think.
Oh, that's Wad Zombie right there. That's Nick. He
That
says
is-
my
that's
audio
Nick.
is shit. Oh,
Mhm.
I
That
didn't
was
even know
Nick.
that.
Yeah, that's Nick right there in the flesh.
Okay,
Yeah,
Duck
that's
Soup.
that's
Is that? Are you
something
going
I've
to
been-
keep pushing that show? Are you going to keep doing that show?
I like doing that. Yeah, like once a month. I'm still
How
trying
do
to
you feel about cross?
I'm still trying to feel out like I'm still trying to figure out my YouTube. I don't really know yet. I'm still kind of like in the middle because I do love podcasting, but man, I can never find. I feel like I have a hard time getting good like audio video. Like it's always just jinky sometimes. It's just like hit and miss. It's like 50-50. And I know a
For
lot
you
of
or
that
for your
depends
guests?
I guess for my guest. So if I bring somebody on and like there's like just enough a delay a lot of the times where like it throws off timing or like a word skips out. It's just like it's frustrating because I've tried so many. I've tried I haven't tried StreamYard yet, but I've tried Restream. I've tried Zoom. Right now I'm using Riverside.
Oh yeah,
Use
I think we went from Zoom to Riverside to StreamYard.
Yeah, and yeah, it just depends. Like if you go through and listen to some of the shows, I'm like, I don't blame people for not listening sometimes because the audio on my guests is so bad sometimes. I try my best to like enhance it and stuff, but it's like, so I'm trying to think like, do I want to keep doing this because it's so inconsistent? Like that Aaron Crassel guy I had on, his stuff was kind of choppy every now and then, and it just, I don't know, just when you're trying to listen to it, I don't blame people if they tune out because it's, like I said, it's a little too skippy. Anyways, I say all that because I'm trying to figure out what I want to keep doing, what I'm going to keep pushing towards. Because ideally, I'd love to be in the same room, as a person, but it's very hard to do. Hard to do that.
Why do you want to do that?
Be in the same room.
Yeah.
I feel like to me, it seems like, well, here, a lot of the podcasts that I really enjoy, almost all of them, they're in the same room with their guests. And I feel like you get like a better, I don't know, you kind of flow off the body language a little bit more. You get the chemistry a little better. There's no,
like a better rapport.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe a little bit. But I feel our stream right now is like amazing. Like, cause I don't feel like there's any delay. I feel like
the audio is good too. I listened to your podcast yesterday with Jason Ackerman, and the audio was like, it felt like you guys were like far away.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
So stuff like that, and like, I think there's just so much competition out there. And there's so many podcasts where like, I don't want to give anybody any kind of reason to not listen. So,
I'm going to make this so that it's awesome and that I'm proud to have people in here. But part of me is like tripping because like, I don't want to spend any time with the people when the show's over. So that's like, but I'm very, very close. I've been threatening for like 6 months, but now my whole entryway of my house is like starting to fill with gear and new mics and desks. And I'm slowly pulling in all the shit and cables. And I'm going to have someone come over and we're going to not do the podcast for 2 days. And I think we're going to build out this entire room. The problem is that then what if you come over, Josh, and we do a podcast here and then it's like over and like, you want to like have lunch with me or something. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like,
get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah, like, dude.
Yeah.
No,
that's tricky. That's tricky.
I want to go spend time with my kids. But I had Hiller here, and we had two of my best podcasts ever, and it was live. And like, I don't even know what happened to him when the show was over. I think he just slithered back into one of the rooms and started editing.
Oh shit! Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. How do you feel like your podcasts go when you're like because I know Dave has been there, like when Dave's on Zoom, or restreaming, or if Dave's.
Oh, it's just it's always weird around Dave. Dave's weird. He's awkward. Yeah. So that's always weird. That doesn't matter. Okay. I would much rather him not be here. He insists on being here.
I know he does. Yeah.
It's like, fuck, dude. Like, I'm not joking. I'll go to his house for fucking dinner and we will not talk to each other. It's him, me, his wife, his 2 daughters, my 3 boys, and my wife. And I'll hang out with his wife, or I'll hang out with the kids in the yard.
Damn.
And he'll just be like around, but like we won't talk. And then I'll talk to him the whole way I'm driving over there, and then I'll be there for 2 hours, and then the whole way driving home.
I would not have guessed that.
Yeah,
I would not have guessed. I've only talked to him like very in passing, but yeah, he just seen him on interviews and stuff. He seems unique.
He's very unique. Yeah,
unique fella. Yeah,
he's definitely on the spectrum.
Yeah,
great dude. I love him. He's taught me great. Embarrassing to say that a dude on the spectrum is my mentor, but he's taught me a lot about values and integrity and honesty. But I love talking to him on the phone. I get annoyed when I can't get in touch with him. But in person, it's just it's just weird.
I feel like a creepo because sometimes I'll go to like Pismo or something.
Yeah,
whatever way it is, going by the ranch or whatever. I always just on the way back home, I
like
just drive by. I do. No, I take that little side road.
Oh shit, you do, and you peep. Wow. Yeah, that's awesome. You peep the ranch. Wow. Holy shit, dude.
I'm a fucking creepo. So I'm a fucking creep. And I'm like, I'm going to go extra slow just to see if maybe Dave's going to come out. No, he's not here. Okay, we can go.
You know, you can go on a website. I don't know the website, and you can actually book an appointment with him.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
And you can work out there. So I was up there just a few weeks ago, and a guy, dude, like some fucking, butt white fucking European dude showed up with his chick. European dudes are just like different than us. So European dudes are so trippy. I wonder if they think we're trippy. Probably. But anyway, he shows up. He's all smiley and shit, and just giant Euro dude, and all his clothes are a little too tight, and fucking got some like shoes on that shouldn't have been released to market. And he fucking is there. He's made an appointment to work out with Dave. And so then Hiller gets naked and starts working out with the dude too.
Oh, okay. Okay. I've heard some of this. Yeah.
And you should do that. If you do that ever, if you make an appointment to go work out there, tell me, and I'll come and I'll come film it for you. So you can have.
I always get super weird. I'll go.
Yeah, you could have content. Yeah, Dave's better with the more people. Believe it or not, that's the part that's like makes him not autistic. Like,
oh, interesting.
Yeah, he's great. He's great. If like we have a chaperone, maybe we're just gay, and we're like when we're alone, it's like 2 snakes that are gonna coil or something. But if there's like 4 or 5 other dudes around, everything's cool between me and him. Good.
Yeah, he seems like he doesn't want to he doesn't seem like a big small talk kind of guy.
No.
Yeah. No, go, hey, how's it going? How's your breakfast? Probably like, no. Get the fuck out of my face.
No.
Yeah.
The only small talk he ever makes me is I hate it that person made small talk with me. That's like
That's awesome.
That's why him and Bill Henniger get along so good. Have you met Bill Henniger?
Oh, no, I've never actually have. I never talked to him.
Oh, same, cut from the same cloth, just different ends of the quilt of just fucking.
I can see that.
Of just like, we don't talk.
Yeah. Well, Bill's wife seems pretty.
She does all the talking, I'm sure. Yeah, she probably doesn't want to make small talk either, but she's cool as shit though. She's she's a showman or showwoman or whatever you want to, whatever's appropriate.
The first time I went to by Dave's ranch, I just drove by. I'm like, oh, I think this is where the ranch is. So I was like doing all the Google Maps up. This was probably like, this has got to be like 2017 or something like that. And I didn't know they still like did stuff there. Like I had no idea. And so I totally parked right where like the pull-up bars are at.
You're lucky you didn't get shot.
Now that I know, now I'm not gonna ever do that shit again. Well, not only that, then I started walking around the whole thing, and I'm looking at the the freaking the little ball thing. They had the workouts on it.
Yeah,
I'm like, damn, that's still here. That's awesome. Then I go inside the effing gym, the shed thing.
Yeah,
I'm like, there's still all kinds of stuff in here. Like, what's going on? And I'm like, I go back out to my wife. I'm like, there's like all kinds of like CrossFit stuff in here. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. And then we hung out there for like a long time. And then just got in the car and left. But I was just like,
you never saw him or Kenny? Kenny's his brother.
Nope, never saw anyone. Either one.
And there's dogs there too.
I mean, I was probably there for like 45 minutes. Just
wow.
Making
dude, that's like those guys who swam onto Epstein Island.
Same thing. Exact same thing. Yep. Yeah. But that was surprise. Yeah. Now that I know, I'm like, that guy got lucky as shit.
Pool Boy says his penis accidentally bumped the keyboard. He's saying, Josh, tell my boy Joe Devane.
Joe. Oh, yeah. That's our okay, my bad. Yeah, that's
I said hi.
That's our other CrossFit. So the gentleman who has his spine injury, him and Joe pretty much run the gym. They run the gym. They're the two main coaches there. Yeah. Will do, sir. Will do. He's probably watching. Joe's probably watching. I told him I was gonna hop on here.
Wad Zombie. Sevan used to have audio issues with Riverside. I don't remember that, but he's probably telling the truth.
Mm-hmm. Would you say you overall have pretty good success with StreamYard, with your other guests and stuff?
I don't go back and watch any of the shows, but no one in the comments complains, and these assholes will fucking pound me if my shit's off. So Katie's the gregarious one, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I really like Katie, like a lot.
I get a little chap ass,
like more than you should like someone else's wife. What? Say that again.
I said I get a little chap ass when I ask guests like plenty ahead of time. Can you guys mind being like on your computer and also like at least headphones, so it cuts out like the background noise. Nope. Then they hop on with their freaking iPhones that's not connected to Wi-Fi, and I'm like,
let's go. We'll go.
Yeah.
Let me play this real quick, and then I want to. Let's go. Maybe we should go and judge your guests. Who was the worst guest ever?
Oh God! All right, I'm down.
God, this is a crazy filter. Oh man! Oh, poor Fuslier. Oh, who's that?
It's Ariel Lowen.
Oh, poor Ariel, you did her dirty. Couldn't you just taken the filter off of her? Oh man,
she's an absolute sweetheart.
Yeah. Oh God. What is? Oh, he almost looks normal. Like Matthew almost looks better.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh no. The most beautiful head in CrossFit. That's Shadburn. You did it to her.
Oh yeah, I got him.
Burn in hell. Oh, dude, sacrilege! Is that China Cho?
China Cho, doing her dirty, man.
You didn't even use the Asian one on her. Oh, is that Bailey Rail?
Yep. Got her.
It was straight turned a hot chick into an ugly chick.
It was such a perfect time to use that video. Because they're all just walking back, breathing heavy. It was like so perfect.
Is that your footage?
Yeah, I just use my phone with the Snapchat filter.
And so when you're gonna make that, do you know ahead of time? You're like, okay, I'm gonna get these.
Yep. Because I did it last year at the games with a different filter, and like that stuff like blew up. Those videos blew up. So I was like, oh. I'll probably do it again this year with the new filter at the games because those are just it's relatively easy to make and people love it. So it's like and then even like a lot of them like in the videos they'll like message me and stuff and like, oh, can you send this to me? I want to repost it and stuff like that. So it's cool. It's
Slam dunk.
Kind of like it's just another way to like good networking.
I'm going back to the homepage.
Oh, cool. You want me to tell you who the worst guest is? Great.
Yeah, let's
Okay, start bashing people who are generous enough to come on a podcast.
It doesn't even have to be worse because they were ass. It was just like who you're like, oh my God, the audio is pointless. How was Lauren Khalil?
Oh, hers is like beautiful. Hers is perfect.
She got the gear.
Mm-hmm,
She's a pro.
Mm-hmm.
That's a long podcast you did with her. You guys must have been hitting it off.
We were vibing. Yeah, we were totally
hour
vibing.
And 40 or something.
Yeah, she was super rad. Yeah, we were vibing big time. Lazar Dukic, absolute ass quality. So
Europe
too. Yeah,
they don't even have real internet there.
Dude, I was like, what kind of AOL shit are you using, dude?
The country he's in probably they probably like ration energy. Like it's probably, you know what I mean? Like it's like South Africa. They probably, whatever country he's in, probably turns off its power 12 hours a day.
You're probably right. Sam Quant and Adler, theirs is not good either.
Adler, it's just because he doesn't have mastery over the language. Yeah. The actual audio is fine. Don't that was rude what you just did there, Josh.
borderline racist. Yeah.
Hey, tell me about Samuel Quant. I want to have Quant. I've said less than 100 words to Quant in my life. I think it was his rookie year, but I kind of want to have him on. I want to know his story. What did you learn about him?
I thought he was a great, dude. I liked him a lot. He's kind of quiet, but then like he's totally like, but he's also kind of fun at the same time. He's just he doesn't elaborate too much. Little short answers, but he's kind of game to like, be funny and have fun and stuff. So I can't think of anything that I learned.
What about when you say he's quiet? How would you rank him like compared to Colton Mertens? Like is he boisterous compared to Colton? Because I think Colton's like borderline mute.
Yeah,
deaf.
Maybe a
He's
little bit. Yeah,
deaf.
no, I think a little bit more than Colton. A little bit more. I've seen him on your podcast, but yeah, I've never talked to him. But yeah, I think if I had to compare the two, Sam's a little more willing to share, but not by much though. I mean, I think he's more on the quiet side.
I just we're getting ready to schedule Colton, and I just sent him a big old bag of cocaine to administer before the show.
Fuck, I would love nothing more to see that.
Awesome. Adam Knifer, a great guest,
super great guest.
Although I had him on a show with a bunch of other people to talk game stuff, and he didn't elbow. He needed to elbow his way in a little more. He's too nice.
Yeah, he seems like that. Yep.
Marcus Philly.
That guy's like business genius too. He's got great stuff. I love talking to him. Very very knowledgeable about all kinds of like stuff.
He got rich.
Yeah, I did. And crushing on the follower on the Instagram game too. Big time.
You had Tommy Marquez on.
Yeah.
How was that?
So that is, you can see like 3 years ago, but that was like a while back. I did like those are just quick little kind of would you rather type questions. I'd ask like my guests like 15 or 20 rapid fire questions. And then it was fun. It was just like, just messing with them. Yeah, Matt Frazier right there. I introduced Matt Frazier as the 2014 and 2015 second place CrossFit Games.
Oh shit! How did he like that?
He didn't like it. He did not like it. He did not think it was funny. I thought it was hilarious because I said, "Well, listen, dude. Everybody knows you're the man. I don't need to tell." Oh, let's see. Yeah, watch. This might be
my guest today. In 2014, he was the second fittest man on Earth. In 2015, he was the second fittest man on Earth.
Oh shit!
Literally my first time talking to this guy.
Holy shit!
Look at it. Look at him right there. He's like, I'm gonna find this motherfucker. I'm gonna get. He ended up being super chill, by the way. He was super cool.
Hey, he looks really good right there.
I know. He does look different nowadays, huh?
He looks so good right there. He almost looks like a like a rapper or a mafia boss or something.
He's gonna
he looks good there.
He's gonna kill me. And the spin on this, like on my other episodes, I do these long intros of like I try to find something funny in their backstories, and like so it's like a long intro. So this one I just did the short little. I just totally got second place twice, and then I went right into this is Matt Frazier.
Today is Matt Frazier. Yeah, buddy, how you doing?
Good, you?
Yeah,
good, man.
Not having it.
What's about to happen to you?
Probably not. No.
Did you ever course correct? Like, did you ever go math 1 5 times?
Negative, sir. Negative.
Shit.
We know he's the man. We don't need to tell him how great he is. I know he's the man. But no, throughout that show, I think we got pretty friendly. We've chatted a few times since then too. I would say I have a good relationship with him. I mean, it's nothing like, I wouldn't say we're like buddies, but yeah, he's a good dude. I like him.
Let me say something extremely controversial.
Oh yeah.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Brooke Entz is natural as shit. That is pure genetic freakazoid.
Yeah, I actually always thought that. I didn't think she was like on.
Well, watch, the comments are gonna light up. People are gonna be like,
yeah.
Look at you, love that. Look at Barry McCockner. Josh is the man. I know that was fucking wild what we just saw. That was crazy.
He was not. He was telling me because Sammy was right next to him. He was like looking over at Sammy. He's just like, this fucking guy.
Look at just Hiller just shows up out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm, of course.
Like just hey, right there he was back squatting 615 for 5, and he just threw the bar down and ran over to his phone and just wrote wrong. God, you're such a douche. Don't say hi to him, Jake.
Jake Chapman. Shout out.
No, her boobs are not natural.
Oh well, yeah, maybe not her boob, but I mean, like, yeah,
And her face is not natural, but her body is natural. You guys shut it.
I was talking about, like, I didn't think she was like juicing or anything like that. I never thought.
No, she's not. She's not.
Yeah.
She's not juicing.
I like Brooke. I thought she was super cool.
I guess
I like her too.
today, you may have seen her in such movies as Wonder Woman or Justice League, or maybe you know her from her podcast Between the Reps. She has her own apparel line.
I feel like I could smell her when I see her.
She does look like she smells good.
Yeah, she does look like she smells good.
Training program, and her social media game is pretty
She's so skinny there. Her face.
Yeah.
friggin'
Oh,
legit.
she's skinny.
Your face is skinny there. Were you and Brooke doing a bunch of meth before, like for a week, build up to this?
Of course, got to get screen ready.
However, she's responsible for one of my personal favorite CrossFit Games moments for in 2015.
God, I love your setup. Look how far you've come. You were
Oh, yeah.
just so fucking excited that you got a banner with Fluffy Duck that you just hung it over some other shit on the wall. That's like me.
For sure, dude. For sure, dude. Like, you see like my rings and stuff pulling through. Yeah, I think this was on Skype, by the way. Back in the day, this was on Skype.
She had the sun in her eyes, borrowed her judge's sunglasses, and proceeded to clean and jerk 242 pounds like a badass.
And Brooke Ends is your new event leader at 242.
Today we're getting to know Brooke Ends. Hey Brooke, how's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Awesome. I'm doing pretty rad. Are you ready for what's about to happen to you?
Yes.
Last movie or TV show?
I got slapped around a little bit.
Uh-oh.
I said something about her like 6 months ago.
Uh-oh.
I can't even remember what, but I knew when I said it, I shouldn't have said it.
Yeah. No,
She sent me a text. It was actually a really nice text telling me I'm a piece of shit. It was kind of cool. I was actually thoroughly impressed by the
That's funny.
That's not easy to do, to just call someone and just fucking box them up. But then I couldn't even get defensive. I just took the turtle position and just let her fucking stomp me.
Yep. I love me some Vellner. Vellner's a great interview.
Oh my God, gold. I almost feel guilty that it's been so long since I've had him on. He's gold.
He's money. Like, you can almost like just ask one question, he'll just go on a rant.
You had the meme guy on.
I did have the meme guy on. I love John. I have a good relationship. I know.
Oh, good.
I have a good relationship with that guy. Yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah, you think he's a good dude?
Oh, you guys aren't buddies?
No.
Oh, what?
No.
This is new information.
Are you joking?
No, I'm definitely kidding. Yeah.
I don't have any. I wouldn't say I have any. I can't think of why I don't like him. So that's how silly it is that I don't like him. Like, it's not like he took my parking spot. I don't have that. But I got nothing.
I got you.
I got nothing. But I know somewhere. I'm just how someone help me. Can someone help me? What? John has anal beads. I don't mind anal beads. I don't use them, but that's fine. Sevi should have Wooly on for an affiliate series. I'm desperate. I've gone to the comments.
That's awesome. Oh, Con Porter. Con Porter is one of my more favorite interviews.
Yeah.
I like him a lot.
Yeah. Did you get deep with him?
No. It was pretty service level, just silly shenanigans.
He wants to go to the depths.
Yeah, it seems like he kind of seems like a spiritual dude. Actually, very similar like yourself. I can see that. You guys should. You ever had him on? Yeah,
I had him on.
Okay. Did you guys go deep?
We did. We did. He wants to take the nice guy route to the depths, and I'm kind of past that. Not past that, like as in like above it or below it. And I want to take more of the experiential or intellectual route there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's like, love everyone and appreciate and love everyone, and then I'm like, I don't know about pedophiles. I don't know about you know what I mean? Like, I like act that, like, I don't know.
That's true.
know. But I used to be him.
Yeah.
It's like people are like, the game should be about safety first. I'm like, safety first? How about like 25th? I agree it should be in there, but not first. Like, don't lie.
Yeah.
It's like,
No,
do you know what I mean? It's like,
right.
I'm happy that Matt and Vellner fell off the net. Like, it adds validity to us.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I didn't want what happened to Jason Ogar to happen, but like,
yeah. Right.
1 in 15 years, like, we'll take it.
Right. Yeah, for sure. No, I like that they're doing like daring, or however you want to put it, like scary stuff, or like not the everyday CrossFitter would try to do, or like would not be good at it. I think that's good. Yeah. I love that course, dude. That year, that obstacle course thing. Whatever. I thought that was a great event.
Wads on me. It feels like a series of misunderstandings, some of it involving Spiegel. No, here's the thing. I'll tell you what it is. I just remembered. I can't remember if it was Elijah Muhammad or Noah or someone won some money and they donated it to a charity. And I wrote in the fucking comments, hey, don't donate it to some fucking woke charity. Right? And the woke charities are the ones that like, cops have killed police, and so defund the police. And the next thing you know, deaths have gone up 82% under the guise of some bullshit of trying to help people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the whole woke thing. Mm-hmm. Let everyone be free. Next thing you know, your kid's getting diddled by the principal and being told he can fucking be any gender he wants. And it's like, whoa. He's fucking 7.
Yeah.
He can't even, he shouldn't be introduced to the word gender. He should be like learning about soccer balls and watching how crayons are made on you know what I mean? Like, or how jelly beans are made like that. Like, and so he jumped in on, and I fucking went to war, like, on that thread. Like, people tried to call me a racist and shit like that. The racist tried to call me a racist. That's always fun. And I fucking went to war on there, and I fucking was just beating people's asses, like, in a good way. You know what I mean? And then I can't remember who it is, but someone actually did the fucking wokest thing you can do. They said, hey, I'm going to look at the people who liked your comments.
Oh, God.
To basically pile. And that's like they're trying to threaten, right? By saying, oh, I'm piling you. Like, I saw you in Hitler's car.
Yeah.
And then I think at that point I was like, I'm going to let's war.
Yeah.
Now, okay. You know what I mean? Like, I got my squirt guns and my rubber band shooters, and I'm like, I'm ready.
Yeah, and the fact that
I think that's how it happened. You got me all riled up.
I love it. And your take of we shouldn't be shoving gender down 8-year-olds' throat is a hot take, is mind blowing to me. It's like, yeah, how about we just don't talk about any kind of sex in any shape or form to 8-year-olds,
and even not UFOs, not Sasquatch. They don't get to watch Jaws. No Freddy Krueger. It has nothing. It's not because I'm homophobic or transphobic. I'm not interested in supercharging my kids' fucking imagination with crazy shit right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, he needs to learn how to fucking tie his shoe and whistle and burp, blink with one eye, flare his nostrils, wipe his own ass.
Yeah. And apparently
Can
that's
you
a hot
imagine
take.
they're trying to kid's trying to figure out what gender he is, but he still can't fucking get all the poop off his underwear?
So fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Fucking dumb. Yeah. I hate all that stuff.
I barely understand that this is a gag name. Dixie-normous.
Dixie-normous. I think I've seen some of his videos.
Nick has a filing cabinet full of files with each CrossFit beat.
I know Nick did pull that pretty fast.
That's awesome.
Nick
well
did
done.
Pull that pretty fast. Yep.
Well done, Mr. Schweitzer. Okay, where are we? Miranda Alcaraz also, I believe, is natural.
Yeah, I think so too.
You had Arm & Hammer on.
Oh, dude, yeah. I'm actually. I would say he's a friend. He's like a good friend of mine. We talk a lot.
Still.
Yeah.
Oh, tell me what's going on with him. What happened to him? He had kids, and then he's like, "Fuck this CrossFit shit. I'm doing other shit with my time."
Yeah, I think if I recall right, he made some type of claim against CrossFit and how they were doing something. He was being very critical of them, and I think they blocked him, and then they removed his. I think this is close to like the games or like the regional. I don't know, it was some event, and they revoked his pass to go behind.
What year is that? Was that recently?
Pretty recent. I'm gonna say like 3 years ago. I'm gonna say roughly.
After I was around when I was fired.
Yep, I think so. Right around that.
They just cleaned house on all their Armenian people.
Correct. Which I'm for.
I don't hate Arm and Hammer. I don't hate Arm and Hammer. I got nothing negative to say about it.
I love me some Arm and Hammer.
We're like just water. We're just like we're just. I have no beef unless someone wants to remind me. I've hung out with him a little bit. I've been very nice to him. When I've seen him, I've hugged him.
Yeah, if I recall right on his Wadcast podcast, I think he always talked fondly of you. I don't have any recollection of saying him. Yeah, I think he always says good stuff about you, if I remember right.
And if I did have anything negative to say about him, I probably would not, to be honest with you, because he's Armenian. I just wouldn't. I can't think of anything, by the way, but I probably would not.
But then he started. So then he had a kid, and then he started doing like a kind of like a father podcast kind of thing. Like he was interviewing CrossFitters who were also dads, and I think he did a few of those. And then I think he just got busy with being a dad, and so he just hasn't been making content for a while.
I've wanted to hate him because he's been negative towards Dave, but I suppressed it. I didn't.
Okay.
Usually if someone's mean towards Dave, I'll just fucking like come out fucking like guns blazing, like showing pictures of your mom like sucking dick or something. But I didn't. I showed restraint with Arm and Hammer.
That's good. Yeah. He was just at the West regionals. I just saw him there. He was there with his family, with his wife and kiddo.
Oh, just recently.
Yeah, what, a few weeks ago, whatever. Yeah, he was just there. Mm-hmm.
I wonder if he's gonna get back in the game.
I don't know. I enjoyed his stuff. I liked it. I was a fan of like the Wadcast podcast. I like that too. Thought that was cool.
I didn't like those other dudes who were on his podcast.
It was Eddie Ift, right?
No, not him. The other dudes when they would sit at the table, the hairy dude.
Oh, yeah, like that. I know what you're saying. Yeah. But who was the bald guy too? God, I forgot his name, but I like him. You'd always have the Sisu stuff all the time.
I wouldn't say I disliked him. I just didn't like him. I thought that they brought him down into the gutter.
Like his newer kind of version of podcast that he did. Yeah, I didn't think it was as good as like his Wadcast podcast one. Scott McGee.
I like Eddie If.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't say I dislike him, but I feel like sometimes he'd just like ramble too much during the podcast, and it'd always take it off of like topic of what they were talking about. Like I feel like Armin and Scott were trying to like cover a topic or try to talk about something, and Eddie would come in with some jackass comment and then just totally throw it off. He was the funny.
That show was with the hairy guys was terrible.
Yeah, I forgot what it was called.
You had Christmas Abbott on.
Yeah, she's cool.
Do you subscribe to her? I heard she has an OnlyFans now.
Oh, does she? Shit, no, I do not. Especially
like legit, like she's.
Oh, damn.
I haven't seen it.
Uh-huh.
But like I heard it's like legit OnlyFans, like she's taking it.
Oh, fudge. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, she's a smoke show. She's been following my page for like a super long time, and she would comment a lot on my stuff. And so finally, just like, hey, do you want to come on my show? And she's like, sure. So I think she was kind of a fan of my stuff. That's how I just DM'd her.
Not only full nude. I've heard like she's taken it.
Dang, really?
Or given it.
Fudge.
Or yeah. I think
she's married or
Sevan
recently married.
So I scheduled to have Christmas Abbott on. I really want to have her on. I've hung out with her a bunch. I really like her.
Oh, super cool.
Yeah, I've partied with her a bunch. She's cool as shit. She's
very
easy.
Cool. Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then I watched some reality shows she was on to prepare for the podcast, and I watched the whole season. I wanted to fucking kill myself. It was the same with when I had Luke Parker on. I watched that whole reality show. I thought that the people who watch this shit I had to watch it. Yeah. I thought you're grosser than the people who fucking have season passes to Disneyland. Like you hate yourself. It's the scummiest of the scummy people. What was that show Luke Parker was on?
I don't know that one, but I know she was on Big Brother.
Yeah, it was so fucking gross.
He was on Big Brother too? I hate
No, I don't know what he was on. He was on one where there's 20 dudes trying to fuck one chick. Well, they are fucking the same chick.
Bachelor or something like that?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
And it's so below It's so below. Both those shows were so below me. I didn't even know there was anything below me. Below me. They were so below me. Like it was like, oh, there really are levels to this shit. I'm not. This is pond scum, and I'm surface scum creature. I don't go below the surface like that.
I'm like, there's so much amazing. There's so many amazing shows and movies out there. The fact that you want to like take time out of your day to devote towards watching that horse manure.
They're so mean to each other. The people are so mean to each other.
Yeah, it's just like arguing. All this is arguing all the time. It's so frustrating to watch. They're super popular though. If you go on those shows, man, you're gonna get like your followers will go up. Your Instagram followers will go up.
Can't anyone just type in Christmas Abbott porn and then like and it'll be it'll somehow some Reddit thread or something will pop up? I just don't want to.
Yeah. I didn't know she's like I said, I know she's recently married. I want to say like for 6 months ish, maybe something like that.
I'm reading text messages.
Beautiful.
Someone's asked me about kids. I'm just trying to. Okay. And then Jessica Griffith. I really like her too. The fittest nurse in the world.
Super cool.
She got in trouble for using rap vernacular.
I know.
She's not black like me. Or maybe she is.
Maybe. Never know.
It's a great book, by the way. Black Like Me.
I'll say black. Yeah.
The author died.
Oh, dang.
Of cancer from dyeing himself black. True story. Can you imagine doing so much research? Yeah, he wanted to be black, dyed himself black, and then fucking died.
Oh, wow. Holy Moses. Holy Moses.
Real quick,
go ahead. Are you excited that Dave's back?
Yeah.
For sure.
Very.
For sure.
Kind of nervous for him. Kind of nervous for him. Like your friend's about to do a backflip like on a motorcycle in front of a big crowd. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I'm like, oh, like I seen you do it a bunch, but like it's been a minute.
A little rusty.
Yeah, I don't know, and I don't know what he's. What do you think? Are you happy he's back?
Oh yeah, I mean, I've always been a big fan of him. I love that he was kind of like a villain. Because I feel like, man, there's a little too much kumbaya in CrossFit. I like that there's a little bit of like, wish there's a little more villains sometimes. But I feel like if you're at all like a villain or you say something, most people, like the CrossFit community doesn't like that at all. I think they want everybody to be nice, to everybody. But like, I love me some Conor McGregor. I mean, I would love if there was like something like that in CrossFit. That would be amazing.
Conor McGregor really does have a little bit of like scumbag in him. The weird part about Dave is Dave is like flies and maggots at worst. And it's like, hey, dude, if we didn't have those, there'd be carcasses everywhere. Like flies and maggots are not villains. We just fucking don't want to be around it.
Yeah.
But like, there's no villain in it. And that's the kind of the weird thing about Dave. It's like, it's like when I get annoyed by people, like I walk into a place and the kid behind the counter is like, what kind of pizza you want? Or maybe worse, doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
But he didn't do anything to me. I just want hey, how are you? Or especially today's pepperoni. It's just fresh out of the oven 2 minutes ago. Do you want that? Like, I just want like, that's what I want.
Yeah, I guess.
But Dave's not, it's not like you walk in there and he throws the pizza at you.
Yeah.
That would be straight villain.
Yeah. No, touche. Bad choice of word. But I feel like
no, but everyone. I don't. That wasn't a dig at you. Everyone's just keeps saying that. It's like, dude, he's just different. He's just different.
Because if you do really break down, there's really nothing he's done. It's like, oh, what a dick. Like he's never. I don't really think like he's been like an a-hole kind of thing. He's just like, he's just very doesn't sugarcoat anything. Just very straight to the point. And that alone can rub people the wrong way.
Yeah. What's like Olivia says, F your
feelings. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and he doesn't care. Like he doesn't. I think you said it too. It's like he doesn't give a shit if you're Matt Frazier or like somebody else. Like you're going to get treated exactly the same to him. Like he doesn't. I think you gotta at least at minimum respect that. I mean, I love that. I love that he's like that. And so, I think you said it too. Like the space is missing somebody who's like going to be an alpha and going to be like taking charge, because that's you need that in almost any type of business. But if you just have a bunch of bunch of yes men or a bunch of nobody's really taking charge. That's why we're at where they're at. And so,
are you the alpha in your relationship with your wife?
Ooh, good question. Honestly, I feel very like it's pretty balanced. I don't really think there is like a. I wouldn't say I'm alpha. I think it's pretty balanced. I think we're pretty good at like respecting each other's decisions and like being submissive when we think it's the right decision. I think we're pretty level-headed. At least I'd like to think so. We're pretty level-headed people. We don't really try to like dominate or be like an alpha.
What about this? When I'm around
mm-hmm.
and I'm parenting,
mm-hmm.
I'm parenting. Your support. When dad's around, dad parents. I parent.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Just give you a real superficial example. We're all going to play tennis.
Mm-hmm.
Boys, put on clean underwear. Make sure you have socks and your tennis shoes are in the car, and get in the car and do that now.
Mm-hmm.
And I go and then walk, and then in a different voice, hey baby, you cool with leaving in 5 minutes? She's like, yeah. I said, okay, I'm gonna go warm the car up, lower the windows, and
mm-hmm.
get the boys in. She's like, okay. So then I check the water bottles, fill all that shit up, make sure the ball machine's charged, throw it in the back of the car, and I go back and the boys aren't in the car. And I go in and fucking Avi's doing a fucking magic show in the bedroom for him. You know, fucking holding a rope and like showing that like it doesn't bend. And he's like, hey, fuck nuts. Get the fuck in the car, dude. Mom and I don't wait for you. You guys been 3 hours. No one's talked to you. Now get in the car. Don't make me say it again. Like my wife, like I don't
mm-hmm.
need my wife coming over, interrupting, helping, nothing. I'm parenting. I'm parenting. I'm in the parenting control. I don't need her coming in and being like, oh, I asked them to come back in here and make sure they picked up their room. Or, oh, I said they could do one more magic trick. Like, I don't need, I'm fucking parenting right now. Whisper that in my ear, text it to me later. I don't need I'm fucking, and usually if I'm around, I am parenting. Like I'm in charge of the whole show. I'm in charge of when we stop and get gas. I'm in charge of I'm just in charge. And the only thing I want is support. Like, man, you're a great dad. I don't need like, hey, you were too, like afterwards she can stomp on my dick like last night she stomped on my dick. The kids were gone and I got a fucking earful of 20 minutes about things I'd been doing wrong. Like with the kid, perfect. Course correct me, constructive criticism. I need you not to do this. I need you cool. But when I'm around, it's like, but only for this reason, Josh, not because I'm trying to dominate, not because I'm ego, not because I'm trying to be alpha, but because it's best for what's best for the kids. That the parents are on the same team and one person is fucking in control.
So
I'm not even trying to do it. I just don't. It just is.
Are you saying like the fatherly role, or just need one parent to take control of that?
Well,
or do you think it's more important?
Let's start there. Let's start with this latter. Let's start with the latter. You just need one parent to be in control. And even if that parent's fucking up, the other parent needs to support them, because at the end of the day, the best thing for the kids is to show that the parents are in control. Because when you're in control, then the kids are free.
Yeah.
They don't have. They have no stresses. They're like, I know some people have struggled to understand it, but like, they're free when you're in control. The second you're not in control, they're not free.
So for that example you use, I think it's very. I hate to keep going back to it. It's kind of balanced. It's almost like the first parent who says it. Like, so if like my wife's like, hey,
okay.
So if the kids, like, if mom's like, hey kids, we're gonna leave in 5 minutes. Get your shoes on, like this, right? And boom. So then she'll go and do kind of some of these. She'll start getting ready, and then like, I'll give them like a minute or two, and I'll be like, hey, what did mom say? Like, what did mom say?
Yeah,
Stop like that. So then I'll support her because she kind of said it first.
Right.
And I think vice versa.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. Me too. Okay. That's a good way to be more. That's how it is with us too. And just to be more also clear about what control means. Control is the reason why you need boundaries, and control is like, hey, we're leaving the park in 10 minutes. And then when 10 minutes comes, you take, if they don't go, you make you whatever it takes, you move them to the car. And why is that? Because if you don't, then, and once you set that precedent, if you don't, then that next 10 minutes to after that is people wasting their lives, people crying, people begging to stay longer, all of those things. like my kids know they never should touch my phone.
Mm-hmm.
So they never waste any of their life asking if they can see my phone and us debating whether it's the right time or not. They're free from that. They're free from ever having to ask for my phone or whine or any of that.
Sounds like a very like matter of fact. Yeah, like if you say
I
it
try
once,
to be. I don't like. You could come to my house and be like, "Man, Sevan talks a good talk. He's full of shit." But
yeah, it also depends. You know, like earlier in the day, I think I have more patience. Towards the end of the night, I have less patience, and I'm a little more strict of like, hey, if I have to ask you again, I'm gonna manhandle you, and your ass is gonna go in the bedroom. Like, because I said it's time to go to bed. Like in the morning time, it's like, okay, I have a little more patience with you because it's a new day, and so I might tell you a couple times, but I would say for the most part, we're pretty good at like, you know, if we have to repeat ourselves 2 times, 3 times, then it's like starts to do the countdown. All right, I'm going to count to 10. If it is not on, then I'm going to come grab you.
Give him to 10.
Yeah. Then you cut that in half.
1. Christmas Abbott, OnlyFans isn't bringing out much of anything. Do you know what I think? I think she's such a savvy businesswoman. I think she has her own version of OnlyFans, and that there's people who actually work for her.
She does have that. Now that you said that, she does. I forgot what it's called.
And does she take the cock in it? That's what I heard.
I promise I haven't seen it. I don't.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not against seeing it, but I have not seen it.
Have you ever seen any OnlyFans?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, me neither.
Nope.
You ever seen Tinder?
Nope.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, I've been with my wife for 18 years, 19 years.
Before all that shit even. Oh, Christmas fans. I wonder if that's true or Hillary's just being funny.
That sounds right. If it's not, it should be. That's right on, man. Yeah, so I didn't this stuff came out all after I was with my lady. So I have no idea. No idea about that shenanigans.
I don't know who it was, but someone had an OnlyFans account, and Hiller and I were talking about it, and he's like, "Oh, I can just get that, and it's a tax write-off." I think it was Hiller or someone else I know who's in the space. Like, and I was like, "Oh shit, that's right."
Damn.
If you have a guest on the show and you get there, and they have like I had this chick Ty Emery on the show, and she had an OnlyFans, and I was like, "Oh fuck, I could get her OnlyFans and write that shit off."
Oh damn. Fudge yeah.
Look at even no, I never saw Ty's. I would want to. Do you watch UFC?
Not as much as I used to. Sometimes, I mean, every now and then I'll catch some fight, but I'm not like super knowledgeable about it. I love it though. I do think it's awesome. I just
my wife just texted me. I hope I'm not in trouble.
Oh God, she's the alpha.
Oh, she can be when no one's around. When no one's around, like in public, she knows. She knows, like, don't like I'm peacocking, like be cool. But when I get home and it's just us, she will fuck me up.
One thing I pride myself with our marriages, that when we do argue, we don't name call, and I think that's such a huge plus. Like we don't. I think our arguments are very constructive. We're not there trying to like hurt each other, like tear each other down. I mean, we yell, we get into it, but it's not like you effing bitch. Like we never like. There's none of that. There's never ever happens, and vice versa. She doesn't ever like call. There's like no name calling, which I think
really no effing.
Oh, I might say the F word, but I'm not like directing it towards her. You know what I'm saying? I'm like not saying. I'm not calling her an F at something. Yeah, I might be like, "What the fuck's going on?" Like, you know, I say.
Oh yeah. You would never be like, "You fucking fat bitch." You wouldn't come back you don't come back from that. You won't come back from that.
Yeah, that's pretty right. Plus, like
she'll bring it up for the next every week for the next 17 years. Do you remember that time you called me fat? And you're fucked. You'll wish you have to kill yourself and start to get a new life and hope in reincarnation.
This is true. Yeah.
You might as well just cheat on her at that point.
But I also think, like, what's that going to do? Like, because we're trying to solve the problem here. We're trying to, like, you did something or I said something or something was done. There's a problem. We're trying to fix it. So me calling you names is going to do nothing to progress this, coming to a conclusion.
I'll walk by and just whisper shit in her ear, like if the kids are around.
Yeah. I try to.
Are you out of your fucking mind? You left that fucking back door open again last night and a skunk came in the house. I just made that up. But I would whisper that to her.
Shit. Yeah. Yeah.
Should just.
My wife loves to leave fucking cans of sparkling water all throughout the goddamn house.
Oh,
so many cans of sparkling water.
My wife doesn't do that, but I'll do that. I'll walk by her and be like, I I wanted to make a drink tonight. You're fucking letting our kids drink our sparkling water supply. I will do. Yeah, I'll do that. She just gives me the stink eye. I love you.
That's good shit.
Will your kids ask you, are you fighting with mom?
Sometimes.
And my kids asked me that yesterday. I was fucking like, I hadn't even said anything yet. I was just prepping up a fight, queuing up a fight. My 6-year-old's like, are you mad at mom? And I look back, I'm like, no.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Just go over and give her a big hug and a kiss.
Yeah. I try to be mindful of that. I try not to, because dude, my household growing up, oh Christ, buddy.
Families brawling?
Yeah. Lot of arguing, nonstop arguing.
Is that why you're in therapy?
Yeah. I know you said that as a joke, but yes.
No, I didn't say it as a joke. I listened to your podcast with
okay.
I listened to a solo podcast you did where you just talked.
Oh shit, yeah. Yeah.
Hey dude, that's some of your best work.
Oh, thanks, man. Actually, it makes me feel good you said that because I've been thinking about doing more of that. Okay.
Yeah, like 15 minutes in, you get warmed up and you're going.
Yep.
Yeah, and you're telling some stories and shit, and it's good.
Yeah, therapy is. I need a lot of it, buddy. I need a lot of it. That's probably why I'm like strive for attention with my social media. Plus, I'm a middle child.
It doesn't come across like you're striving for attention. It just comes across like you have balls. Oh shit! Someone just sent me Christmas Abbott's OnlyFans.
Holy Christ! Whatever you do, Sevan, do not open it.
Too late. Wow.
I'm just mad that you're not screen sharing.
Wow. I am going to screen share.
Fuck yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Here we go, people. Here we go.
Beautiful.
Hey, I have to go to the skateboard place, but now, you know what's funny? Some of the skateboard instructors like, hey, it's time we skate a school campus. I'm like, is that legal? And he goes, who cares? I was like, fuck. 3 years in, and the skateboard instructor is going to take us to skate at school. So this is her OnlyFans. But it's called Christmas Abbott Christmas Fans.
Oh,
I love my body, taking fun and playful pics, sharing them with my favorite, most dedicated fans. Oh, I thought someone told me that maybe she's not taking it.
Well, I was gonna say she's doing
wow, that's a lot of locks, dude.
There's got to be one in there. There's got to be one in there where it's getting taken. Yeah, Hiller. Yeah, good job, Hiller. Fucking, he knows it. He knows the stuff. Christmas fans. It's just $50. Sevan, hit it.
How is that top even staying on her?
Magic.
Check out my premium tab. Where is that?
Sweet. 17,000 likes. Hiller, give us your password so we can log in.
I wonder if I would do. I launched a
Sevan fans.
A parenting consulting service.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Fudge, yeah, dude.
Yeah, $500 an hour. Do you know how many clients I've had?
Kind of feel like you just need one. No.
I do. I just need one. You're right.
Just need one, dude.
0. I was actually thinking the other day, the stuff I put up with my kids is like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's the best shit out there, and yet it's like there's no one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck about kids except pedophiles and like a handful of parents.
That's true. That's
like
true.
Fuck you. Send your kids to school.
No, your stuff that your kids skate are rad, dude. It's good stuff.
Hiller says his password. So Pool Boy has sorry, Andrew. Pool Boy has I can't believe someone will promote this and not Pool Boy. I would promote the fuck out of Pool Boy. What are you talking about?
Awesome.
All right. Do you know a lot about game stuff? Do you watch game stuff?
Oh yeah, I like Die Hard, man. I love that stuff.
Maybe we could. I have a show that I just started called the CrossFit Update Show. It's going to be every Friday night at 6:30. Maybe I can have you on sometime.
Yep. I'd love that, man. That'd be awesome. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
And then maybe as we get to know each other more, I could have you back on and we could talk about therapy and parents fighting. Did your parents ever end up getting a divorce?
Oh yeah.
Oh, they did.
And I was thankful for it. I was not one of those kids who was like, no, don't get divorced. I was like, please hurry up the process.
Did you go with mom or dad?
Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, mom. Yeah.
How old were you?
Let's see. I was a sophomore in high school.
Oh shit. Fucked your high school up.
Let
me just ask you one question. Did everything settle down once they got a divorce? Or was there 2 years of like still like bumpiness as the yeah, because you can detach two people who have so much that have kids is like
dude, yeah, it's a mess. It was a mess.
I would rather my fucking wife fuck the football team than leave me. I swear to fucking God. I would don't tell her that. I don't want her to fuck the football team, but like I do not want my life.
Clip that, Sousa. Clip that.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know what that means. You said it, so I thought it'd be cool if I say it.
Mr. Josh, thank you for coming on.
I sincerely appreciate it, man. I've been big fan of yours for a while, so this has been an honor.
Do you have to take a pee?
I do. It's really, really bad right now, but I was trying to play it cool.
Oh yeah, you position yourself like when I kick you off, you're about to run for the door. That's awesome.
Oh, dude. I'm gonna go right outside the door too. I'm not even making it to the bathroom. I'm going pee right outside right here, buddy.
Josh, say your last name for me.
Pirtle, just like turtle. Like
Josh Pirtle, Fluffy Duck. You the man. Talk to you soon. Bye bye. Like that. I let him go pee. All right. I want to apologize to anyone, especially Mr. Woolley, if I said any offensive to you. I think all I said is I don't know why I have a beef with you, so take it for what it's worth. Run with it. I have so many. You know when you just have fun text messages to open, like you see them and you're like, ooh, that's going to be good. I can't wait to open this. Oh. Oh, someone is telling me that I am right about the Christmas Abbott videos, that she is taking it. Well, someone will buy it and we'll find out. Is that the first CrossFit girl to do that or guy to do that? Are there any guys that like we can watch bone? Anyway. All right. Sorry, the kid's skateboarding got moved. I just saw a text from my wife. This kid's skateboarding got moved up to 10 a.m. Okay. So I'm out of here. I'll see you guys tonight, 6:30 p.m. It looks like it is John Young, Bill Grundler, and Andrew Hiller and myself, and probably Susan or Caleb will be lurking. Sevi, could you final comment? Sevi, could you imagine not seeing your boys or having the ability for every hour of the day? No, I cannot. I'm gonna run in the room right now and just love on him. Mr. Woolsey, not offended at all. Great interview. Josh is a great guy and terrific meme account. Thank you, John. Talk to all you guys soon. Bye-bye.